when her body goes.
All right, there. That's all staying in. It's happening. It's too late. Does the stream say the right thing?
Gross. Does that mean I have to be watching?
Okay, it says the right thing and everything. All right. Alrighty then. Howdy hey there, boys and girls. We're back with some more D&D. When last we left our heroes, they had just turned into the night after another hard day's work. You know, killing sewer rats for chump change and getting punched in the face. Where's...
Somebody's real mouth.
I don't appreciate that you paused before saying heroes.
I know, right?
Yes, well.
I'm offended.
Yes, well, you're a cat person that lives in a shack and wears a loincloth, so... where is the summon button? I forget how to... Wait a minute. There's a button to bring everybody here. Where did it go?
By the way, I might have given Vincent a bad idea and made the game more complicated for ourselves.
No.
Yeah.
Did I?
What, did we change the flying rules again?
No, the flying rules will stay what they are.
You better make everything complicated.
What did you do to make things more complicated?
The thing I suggested. The thing you said you actually like. The random.
Oh, yes, that. Yeah, we'll get to
Yeah.
that. We'll get to that when it's relevant. It's not yet relevant. Alright, where's everybody?
I'm still sitting at Old Man Grim.
Alright, well, we're assuming that
I'm
everybody went
probably
to
in the
bed for the
house.
night.
In the-
So, where are
Yeah.
you? You're way over here. Yoink.
Whee!
Eh. Everybody else up there?
Am I upstairs? I can't really tell where I am.
Oh, it's still
'Cause
night.
it's dark.
Sorry, hold on. Anyway, y'all slept through the night. Meow. And we'll go ahead and grab everybody out of the house. Maybe. Hold on.
Wait, did I do that?
How do I get you out of the house? I did this at one point. I know it's doable.
It's... Oh, what? Nope, that's perspective. Never mind.
Why does that keep changing the altitude of things? Yeah. Alright.
Riveting
Mindy's...
gameplay!
Yes, riveting content. Hold on. Technical difficulties. We're just gonna go ahead and pop onto build mode temporarily. We're gonna get rid of this other tile. Back out of build mode. Okay, there we go. Now we can get people in and out of the second floor. Just that ladder
The best
was in the
role-playing
way.
anyone's ever seen.
Okay, now everyone can get in and out of the house. Anyway, when last we left off, you had just taken another set of directives from your guildmaster for various odd jobs around town to continue eking out your existence. Who has them all written down?
The main one I remember was the one I talked to Grim about, which was finding out who's stealing from the stalls, the market.
Hmm.
Yeah, and there was something about the town watch is concerned because food is being stolen from these stores, the warehouses.
No one can figure out who's doing it. It's only happening. I think wasn't it? It's only happening at night. It's only happening a certain time of day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the warehouses seem to, things are going disappearing out of the warehouses overnight. Something's been some sort of thief has been stealing food from the market stalls, but nobody can ever get a good look at them. There was a bard that needed your help at the
Now,
tavern.
you mean her, right?
Hmm? Who?
I said, you mean her, right? Mindy. Mindy's the one stealing food. We've already determined this.
Well, half the party decided Mindy was the culprit, but we haven't looked into it further than that yet. And then there was another thing about an odd feeling at the grave of a family pet that people wanted you to look into.
Oh yeah.
Should I write
That
those down?
one I didn't remember. At all.
Yeah, somebody should have written them down.
Here, I'll write
Oh,
it
I
down.
did, but I can't find.
I thought you
Nope.
said you wrote all this down before.
How dare you?
Let me
Now,
check
you're
if I
normally the one who
saved
does
some
this.
notes.
Okay, so Market Thief.
Between the three of us, you're normally the meticulous one.
Then we have the Cemetery Spirit. And then we have what was the other one?
What's the cemetery one?
A mysterious feeling around a family pet's grave.
They feel like they're being watched, and they want someone to make sure someone's not following them around to follow them home or something.
It was me.
I mean, we can't have every problem that you're hired to be and just be one of y'all's fault every time.
We're the reason the market has no food. That they get a weird feeling around their family pet's grave, and whatever the third one was that I didn't quite remember.
Burden's just jacking it behind a tree whenever they're visiting graves. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Mindy steals all the food. Trion's a warehouse bandit, apparently.
Wait, is the warehouse?
No, I'm pretty
thing-
sure I was the one who upset the bard.
Oh, that's what it was.
I
What was
probably
the bard
insulted
one?
the bard, and now he's upset.
Who's
Uh,
the bard one?
The bard says he's lost his mojo, and he can't get laid anymore, and so he's clearly, because of this, he must have clearly been cursed and wants magical assistance. Because obviously it's no other problem other than a curse. Couldn't possibly be.
There's only 3, or is there 4?
No, that was it.
No, there were
Oh,
four.
there's 4.
There were four.
Was
There's
there
the feeling at of the grave of the family pet. The merchants for the market stalls are having food stolen. The city watch put up something about the warehouses having things going missing.
Oh,
overnight.
okay, my bad. I thought the warehouse thing and the market thing were the same
No,
thing.
two things, or at least two different. You've got two different warrants for jobs from them anyway.
Items are missing from the warehouse, or food?
Items. The merchants are getting food stolen from their stalls. Things in general just seem to be. They didn't really specify. They just said things are going missing from the warehouse.
And all this is happening at any specific time?
I mean, they hired. They at least sent missives to your guild master, or at least he found the posters up for people looking to hire people to do these things. I assume you can probably decide to do them in any order, but obviously, if you take too long, things might get handled by somebody else.
Well, I just mean more along the lines of, is the stalls being stolen like at night, or is the warehouse getting broken into in broad daylight?
The merchants say that the merchant thing says that there's someone running around in the early morning when they're setting up the stalls and stealing all the food that's coming in.
That's right. I remember that now.
Well, not all the food, but they're definitely stealing food.
Yeah.
The warehouse, I just know that it's sometime in the middle of the night. The
So
bard,
now.
just in general, doesn't have his groove going on, and they visit the grave's pets usually at dusk. If you wanted to go
Yeah.
there while they were there.
Okay. What time is it currently? And did we get a long or short rest?
I mean, you definitely got a long rest. Let's see.
Okay.
It's presently Yeah, it's early.
For
Apply.
long rest, how much HP do we get back?
You should get everything back on a long rest.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't positive. Because I knew I was at 8 health when we stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, you get everything back on a long rest.
Oh, good. I get all my spells back, too. Because I used most of them.
Well, apparently Mindy's already off to the races.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright, early morning, so we need to check out the market. And of course, Mindy's already gone. I wonder who's
She's
stealing from the stalls.
Already bothering the back end of a horse.
Headed the horse.
Bothering, pet, pretty much the same thing for Mindy.
I say hi to this person.
She's going to go steal from
Hello?
the market in the morning, like she always does.
They kind of look sidelong at you and hurry along their way.
Hello. Are there people at the stalls?
there's,
It's already past the time.
Yeah, there's
that-
people
setting.
There's people starting to set up for the day. There's not really a bunch of people here to buy stuff yet.
All right. So
You see this
I'm gonna
guy-
find a hiding place. Give me just a second to find a good space. I jump up here.
Okay. Immediately. Are you serious, by the way?
Wait, never mind. Those are the
Okay.
warehouses.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
What to say?
I know what
Immediately, the
those
city
are.
guard comes out and asks you why the fuck you're climbing on the city property.
Okay, okay, that didn't happen. Okay, okay, hold on. Are these also warehouses?
Those are also city warehouses.
Son of a bitch! Where are all the stalls? Just these two
These
right
two
here?
right here, yeah.
Alright.
Not a lot of people coming in today. They've heard rumors of people stealing shit, so maybe they took their business elsewhere today.
Yeah, I was gonna say, while she's doing that, so I remember there's guardsmen up on the walls.
Yes.
Would they, can I talk to one of them, see if I can stand up on the wall and watch the stalls to see if anyone's being suspicious?
I mean, you could certainly try. You'd probably want to ask at the guardhouse down there before you...
Yeah, I don't know where I am. I disappeared.
I rolled for
There
stealth.
I am.
You're hiding... Wait, where? You went too stealthy. I don't know where you went. Oh, there you are. I found you. I found you. No, roll the stealth, please.
Okay, how come I don't have dice? What's the button to bring up the little menu thing?
Space.
Space bar.
Thank you.
Alright.
So that is a 20.
20. Alright, you sneak around to the back of the merchant stall and hide in the shadows struck from the sunrise. And you get nice and cozy and wait to stake out and see if you can't catch somebody in the act. Meanwhile,
That's what I'm gonna
Erden,
be-
I'm heading over to the guard house.
Yes,
over
this
here.
is the best option that you
You-
should do.
you
I'm
eviscerate the
aware.
merchant, creating shadows from his corpse. I don't know if that was the play, Evil. The door opens almost before you knock on it. Hey, look! Lars comes out immediately with a scowl on his face through his visor.
I raise my hands. Peace, Lars. I'm sorry about yesterday. I didn't mean to ruin your nice guardsman uniform. I wish to speak to you about the thief in the market.
Yeah, what about it?
We've accepted the task. Father Grimm is anxious about the food missing and the people going hungry. I'm hoping to stand up on the wall. I point above us, and I wish to scout out from above to see if I can find anything.
Oh, you'll have to be doing that on your own time, then. It's your own job. You'll not be using my walls.
I look at him, is like, I know we've been on the wrong foot for quite a while. Is there anything I can do to persuade you to allow this for us?
Absolutely not. We'll find him on our own. We don't need filthy, miscreant beggars like yourselves doing our job for us. Get lost. And he slams the door on you.
And that's why I hate Lars.
Lars is literally labeled on my character sheet as the guard who punched Pyres in the face.
It left him with 1 hit point.
Yep.
Soul.
While he's talking to Lars, Treon will approach one of the stalls and try and talk to the merchant.
All right. You as you approach the stall that seems to be laid out with various knickknacks and shiny things and baubles and various what-and-sos and whatnots, you see a short, stout, portly man doing his best to, his feet dangling in the air a little as he bends over into an extremely large chest and is fumbling around inside of it.
Treon will kind of clear his throat a little bit to get his attention.
Is it? Oh! Hello! It's not quite open yet. The man is swinging an open bottle, and the scent you catch from his breath is quite telling that he's been hitting it a little early this morning. It's not really quite open yet. You come back later. Come back later. It's not time. Punctuating with a swig of whatever it is he's got in his bottle.
I can see that. But, I am not here to buy. I am here to ask questions.
No, don't sell answers. Only sell treasures. No answers. And he starts going back and fumbling back into his box again.
I can see how things get stolen around here.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
And
How tall is the guard's house in front of me?
That would be 1, 2. That'd be about 15 feet.
Gotcha. I wonder if there's a way I can climb on top of the guard's house. Where is... Let's see. Where is Chad from... Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm not far away. I could toss you up there.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Let me get you to toss me up there, and I'll minor illusion... what the hell?
Uh-oh, what did you do? What did you
Nothing,
do?
I picked it up off the ground and put it on the house. Calm down.
Mindy suddenly sneezes really, really loud.
Yeah.
No.
Nothing
I
draws less
didn't
attention than getting thrown in the guard's bunkhouse. I mean... Let
Yeah.
them work, Evil. Let's see where they're going with this. Surely
yeah,
surely Lars won't hear, the large man being thrown on the roof of the building, he said.
He said I couldn't get in the wall. He didn't say I couldn't get on the roof.
I feel like that's probably implied, but go for it.
Alright, what do we need to do?
Well, I'm gonna need a strength check, so Treon's gonna throw Erden up there.
Here, let's move around the corner over here. And I figured it'd be more like the cat, sorry,
Treon, there you go.
Theon. Okay. I just figured Theon would just get down on one knee and like toss me up with
It should be on the
Yeah.
left over there, on the left side of your screen. His name is written out.
Now, he's just gonna pick you up by the nape of your neck and toss you up there like a cat.
Then I need
Alright.
I need a strength check from Trion.
And that's how we broke Erden's neck, and that was the end of his life.
That's a 3. Plus 1. What does that end up being?
Of all,
Let me
oh
look
my
at
gosh, Evil, you're so right.
Shame I'm not raging. I would have had advantage on it.
I don't know if you want to pop rage for just to throw
Um,
him on the roof of the small building.
That would be a 9. Probably not enough.
So a 9. Yeah. So Trion, you grab him by the collar of his cloak here, and try to throw him, but you kind of misjudge how heavy he is, and you just kind of shove him roughly into the side of the wall.
Can I make
And-
a dex check to see if I can work with that?
I mean, I don't know exactly what he's literally just kind of pushed you into the wall. I don't know what you're gonna do with it.
Alright.
I think that was kind of just the fail of fails. Also, as Erden's face loudly slaps into the side of the stone wall, you hear something fall over from inside the building. What the hell was that? And you hear the door opening. Are y'all staying there as he's
Another opportunity to never say anything.
I am out.
Lars comes bowling
As
around
you
the
do
corner.
that, Trion, as you walk away, will say,
What have I told you about bothering Lars? He doesn't like you.
Lars comes around the corner. As you say that, catches Trion's eye. And is, it's you again. Get away. Stay away from our guard positions. And he kind of ducks his head and goes back inside. Clearly still a little intimidated by the large cat person. And not seeing the easily punchable Erden in sight, he just loses all swagger and goes back in.
Can I roll for perception now?
yeah, if
Alright.
you had stayed, I was just going to make a deception check and make it seem like I was threatening you.
Where's my money?
I think that is
Where is Khajiit going?
a 20.
Oh,
but
20?
not natural.
Alright.
I also linked minds with Trion.
Okay.
Before I moseyed on over.
Okay. Alright. Stop doing that. I don't want it to do
Khajiit
that. Okay.
swears.
So you rolled a 20?
Yep.
From your spot where you watch your other two companions doing whatever they must have been trying to do, slamming Erden's face into the wall, surely something productive and helpful to the cause, you notice, while no one else is looking, a blur that almost, it seems as if it's not something that's not there. The space itself seems to be moving, and you see a fish disappear into it, and the blur dash off into where is it? I need in this. Nope, not how I do it. In this direction. But you lose sight of it somewhere around over here.
Okay, so...
While that's happening, I mentally speak to Trion. Is Lars gone?
Perception to see if I can see where.
Just a moment.
I could the spot where I last saw them and kind of like, can I see where they went from here?
You gonna roll something?
Perception? Is that it?
Yes. If you're just looking around or trying to figure out where they went.
8.
Lars is gone. He'll never bother you again. No, we haven't got to that part of the adventure.
Can I roll to see if I recognize that like blurry thing that I saw? Like, what that
I
might
mean, there wasn't
be?
really anything to recognize. You saw what looked to be.
A shape.
It was just like a blurry. It almost like when you look out onto stone when it's too hot, you see the air shimmering. It was like the air itself was moving. It was. It didn't look
Air
normal.
elemental.
I see
What'd you get on the
now.
perception check?
18.
You don't see anything, no, but you do catch a whiff of the fish and something else, something foul.
Where?
It seems to be coming.
From the cat.
From the sewer.
I mean, no. Aside from that sin, I mean, it is coming from that literal direction. But, oh wait, no. Hold on. You're not where I thought you. It's coming. Let's see. Yeah,
Through the building.
in this general direction.
Okay, I'm gonna move more this way and keep sniffing, I guess,
Alright,
for
keep-
fish.
All right, keep giving me perception checks every 10 squares, I guess.
Is that about 10? That's about
Yeah,
10.
that's close enough.
Where did my dice go? There it is.
Oop, there it went.
Ooh, 11.
You seem to have been overwhelmed by the stench of the sewer nearby. You've lost the trail.
Dun dun dun.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna start like walking back towards.
Was it actually a thing, or Mindy just didn't have her glasses on? The joke's everything is a blur to her anyway. Lols.
Oh, and Treon did confirm that Lars had left for you, by the way.
Okay.
And then he said
I'll
he was
walk
going to go
back-
talk to the other merchant.
I'm gonna walk back towards you, and I guess I see Mindy in the distance, and I'm gonna wander over to her to see what's going on.
You still being
You
sneaky,
see
Mindy?
me from all the way over there? No, I'll still be sneaky. As
Are
I
you being
can.
sneaky?
Give me,
Sneaky as I can out in the open.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess.
give me a perception check at least,
All right.
because she's pretty
'Cause
far
I
out there,
am
and she was.
halfway across the town here from you.
She is in the shadows. And then give me a stealth check as well, Beth, just to... Because you haven't rolled one since you started moving.
I don't know what I rolled.
You rolled a 6.
14.
Okay, so I just had a 6.
Oh, you don't have any pluses? Alright.
Not to perception, no.
You do not... You know you don't see Mindy, but you do notice that you don't see Mindy.
Mental check. Treon, do you know where Mindy went?
Please
What?
steal some
Am
foods
I
from the
a
market.
keeper?
Well, we kind of both are. And if she's not here, she's probably taking things from other people. We need
Oh
to
my
find-
god, come on!
We need to
My
find.
party just already fucking
Eh,
hates me!
Everybody's already picking on the new girl.
I'm like actually trying to get some fucking work done, and these people are just slamming faces into buildings. I watched the whole thing, okay?
He
I probably
said he
should-
wanted to go for a sightseeing trip.
5 minutes I spend like kind of in front of this warehouse, and like, I don't know. I get over here.
Okay. Well, you can keep rolling perception if you want to try to pick it up again.
That apparently is not my dice. Nope. Nothing.
Since we don't see Mindy and we don't know where she hid, I'm gonna start going, Mindy!
Chaz.
Mindy! Where did you go?
Yes.
How long is that? Let's see. That is 25. So that's
Oh no, it'd be
the 5 times 25. So 100 and
5 feet, right? Not 6.
yeah. 125 feet off.
Yeah.
How loud are you yelling?
I'm just like cupping my hands. Mindy! We can't be doing this again.
Mindy, give me a perception roll to see if you hear it while you're busy trying to focus on everything over there. Meanwhile,
Oh.
Lars
Yeah, I
also
hear
steps back out of the guardhouse. Yeah, you definitely heard him.
I look back for like a second, and then behind this warehouse building.
in that second that you look back, you notice you see Lars immediately walking towards the sudden commotion. Oi! What you be doing yelling in the middle of the street now?
I look at Lars. I'm trying to find my companion. She's gone missing, and I'm worried.
Keep bloody quiet about it and mind your own goddamn business.
Wait, hang on. How early in the morning is this?
Like the sun's just
Pretty
still
early,
coming
like
up. Yeah.
6, 7.
Oh,
Like,
I
early.
I thought it was later than that. Okay.
He's yelling at 6 or 7 in the morning. I just realized.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have been yelling then if it was.
Erden's one of those people that wakes up like at the break of dawn, is already bright and happy and awake. Everyone else just like, struggling.
Lars is looking very much like he's contemplating taking you in again. It wouldn't be the first time.
Racist.
Yes.
Roll for stealth. I'm gonna put myself up against this building here.
Alright.
While I'm talking with Lars, I mind talk to Trion. A little help here, please.
I
Is
ran
that-
into the building.
Was that a
I
stealth?
was about to roll and see if I noticed what was going on.
Unfortunately, while as you tried to, in your hurry to hunker down and try to avoid being noticed by the oncoming Lars onslaught that Erden is bringing down on your head once again, you, in your hurry to crouch down, you slam your forehead into the side of the wall and reel back and trip and fall out here prone on your ass.
Right? But do they notice?
Let's find out, shall we?
I gotta find the fish!
I mind speak to Trion. A little help here, please. And I rolled for perception, I guess, to see if I see Mindy fall on her ass.
Alright, Lars didn't notice. What did you roll?
Me?
Yes.
I didn't roll. I was
Oh.
asking if I needed to roll.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
I got a
Oh, I got a 15.
Okay,
8.
on perception way back there. Wait, where are you now? Oh, you moved up towards the yelling as well. Okay, 8
Yep.
total?
He got 8. I
Yeah.
got 15.
Okay. Trion, you don't notice, but Erden, you notice Mindy falling right on her ass over there around the corner.
Next to a warehouse.
Since I see her, I mentally connect to her and break the connection with Trion.
Okay.
And I go, Mindy, what are you doing? We're supposed to be looking for the thief.
Damn, you fool! Stop yelling!
Well, you disappeared and no one knew what happened to you. For all I knew, you were the thief. Again.
I stopped answering him.
I know you can hear me.
Alright, anyway. She continues walking this direction.
Alright. Gonna clear all the dice real quick, just because they're getting all over the place now.
And roll another perception.
Alright, you'll have to pull out a new one. There it is.
And
God
That
damn
is a 3.
I see where she goes, and I look back at Lars for a second. Goes, if you excuse me, I need to deal with one of my companions.
Oh.
Hopefully.
Who said that you just get to walk off after causing such a commotion? You know, there be fines that you might have to be paying here.
You
Trion
deal with that.
walks up and looks at Lars and gives him a silver piece and says,
I know it is early. Please go buy yourself some coffee. On me.
Lars, who totally did not notice that you were coming up right behind him, kind of gets a deer in the headlights look and takes the silver from you and backs away again. Just keep it bloody down then, why don't you? And he kind of, sort of stiffly, hurriedly runs back to his post.
I tell Trion,
Pose
come
it
on,
too.
we gotta follow Mindy. She's onto something.
Every morning is a new thing with Mindy.
Alright.
He's giving me shit, but I'm doing my fucking job. Like
I
what?
didn't say you were being a thief. He's outright accusing you. I just said new things every morning. Didn't mean it was bad.
I didn't say she did it this time. I said she might be doing it this time.
Oh my god. Alright. So you,
That's
the
pretty
two of you...
accusatory to me.
The two of you come around the corner of the warehouse and see Mindy over here trying to sniff the air, but cringing at clearly not quite getting the scent she's trying to take.
I see her sniffing, and I whisper in her brain, "What are we
I
sniffing
critically
for?"
succeed.
At what?
Trying to see what she's smelling for.
Oh, you're trying to smell and see if you can smell anything? You
Yeah.
you do happen to catch on and notice that you smell the same sort of fish smell that you smelled at the stall you were at a moment ago. But anyway, what
Being a cat person, it probably
all
was
these
really appetizing to me.
Why do we have so many cats in this party? What were you saying there?
I was whispering into Mindy's brain, going, "What are we sniffing for?"
Fish, fish,
It smells fishy.
fish. Well, I did. I can't anymore. That damn sewer smelling up the whole town.
You should have taken a shower.
That's probably true.
I go, "Why?"
Realizing now that I didn't shower after going to
Nope.
the sewer.
Nope.
Father Grimm has good cleansing
Nope.
powder if you need it.
There's no time. Help me find the fish. There was a blur. I didn't even see anybody, and then the fish was gone. Like magic. And she does a
So,
little wish fingers
With
in
my
front of her
critical
face.
succeed, do I get a general direction?
Yes, you get a well, there's not really a crit on skills like that, but you rolled high enough anyway.
Oh, I know. It's
That
a 23.
yeah. So it's coming from that way.
All right. Trion will walk up to Mindy and say,
You were onto something. It is over here.
Good, good.
and
Let's
go over there.
All right.
This person just
Then he
dragging
will
their
sniff
thing.
again.
Yeah, it's about 10 squares.
Yeah, I
And roll a 3!
You
You
smell the sewer
completely
on
lost.
Mindy, unfortunately.
Yeah, you just smell Mindy. I got an 11.
Well,
Damn it!
look at it this way. It wasn't a 3.
I had such good rolls at the beginning of this,
Yeah.
and now it's just shit.
Trying to smell a fish, and all you can smell is shit.
Really should have
11.
showered.
Yeah, y'all don't really manage to pick up anything new, but you. So you still have that same byline is all you got.
Not an 11?
Mm-mm. Not quite enough.
No.
Ah, all right,
10
hold on.
spaces?
Right there. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's see. Roll perception for me before anyone keeps moving.
All of us, or just
Just Mindy.
Mindy?
Mindy walked around the corner first. All right.
I rolled a 19.
So Mindy, as you come around the corner, you kind of just keep going without really stopping to think about being sneaky or anything. But then as you come around the corner, you see a little makeshift campsite behind the tavern, complete with 3 goblins
Yeah, these guys
roasting
are
a fish over the fire, who all are looking directly at you as you walk around the corner.
Oh!
Screw! Screw! Ah, shut up, Gabbit, I'm cooking the damn fish! No, Screw! Screw! It's... And they all turn around and look at you at the same time. Ah, shit! We've been made, boys! Get them! We gotta keep them quiet! And everybody roll initiative.
How are we fighting in town and no one fucking notices these guys?
Can we count my 19?
Huh?
No.
No, but she already walked around the corner and got caught.
Oh,
too late.
okay. There's the 19 when it doesn't
23.
fucking matter.
Alright.
Alright, I guess my 19 doesn't count, so...
Oh wait, when did you roll it for initiative when I said initiative?
No.
Well, I
You rolled it
rolled
for
it when
perception.
you said
Oh.
to roll perception before you said just
Oh,
Mindy.
then yeah, no, that doesn't count. Alright, so you had a 2.
So
Alright, let's see.
4.
Go into turn-based mode. So let's see. Before I do that, I need to roll their initiatives. That is a 14, a 12.
Are goblins inherently bad? Like, they can't be good?
No, they're generally aligned more towards evil, but that doesn't mean they can't be good. But I mean, they're stealing and also attacking you right now. I mean, you don't necessarily have to kill them, I suppose. You can try to take get them to surrender or knock them out or something, or tie them up or grab them. But regardless, there's a fight going on, so you have to figure out.
Trion, as we're going, Trion will just say offhand to Erden,
Are we intimidating them into surrendering, or are we killing them? Or are we going to knock them out? It is your decision.
Let's try the intimidation and or persuasion first and go from there.
Alright,
Nobody
so
wants
let's see.
Mindy's
What
opinion?
was everybody's initiative on y'all's end?
22.
23.
23,
4,
22, and 4.
Because you wouldn't let me use the 19.
Yeah.
And you rolled not for initiative?
Before he even said that it was only Mindy.
Wait, make one of them more of a pet.
Oh, yeah.
More kobolds?
Where is my rename? Here we go. We have Screw, Gabbit, and
I miss Anvil, Hammer, and Chisel.
Vil. No more kobold pets.
Yar!
All right, let me just get the.
I'm gonna have
combat
to give,
information pulled up here.
Your turtle character, Cobalt minions or something.
Yes. Gorchok needs more friends.
At the same intelligence level as him, in fact.
I want a pet spicy cube.
Apparently now is the time that Mika decided the fireworks are intruding.
Hey.
At 2 a.m.
Come here, baby girl. Come here. That's good girl. Yeah, that's good girl.
Actually, no, that was fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're okay. You're okay.
All right. All right, Trion, you're up first. Hold on, wait. We need better music. This is no longer.
Peaceful city music.
Yeah.
Now we
go.
know that the town's in danger by killer goblins.
Well, thieves anyway.
Yeah.
Now they're attacking us.
Huh?
So he
I don't
pulls
know,
out.
they're-
Yeah.
Oh, god.
I was just gonna say he pulls out his net and trident and steps forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's gonna move right there,
Uh huh.
and he's going to intimidate them, saying,
You have the misfortune of facing us. But you are fortunate. We are going to give you a chance to surrender first. Either surrender and face judgment, or face judgment now. At the point of my trident.
Go ahead and let's have the intimidation roll there.
"All right."
Net and Trident love it. That's what Evil said.
21.
Well, no, he gets the
No,
advantage.
it's yeah,
Oh,
16. Yeah, 16.
16, not 21. Where did I get 21?
Mm-hmm.
because
not
he rolled
21.
2d20.
It's that was the added
Oh.
of the 2 dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So 16 total. Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah. 11. All right. Okay.
Oh, at least one of them.
So, Screw here kind of falters in his initial charge forward. And, Vil here doesn't look like he's too keen on fighting the giant scary cat man. But you see Gabbett in the back just draw an arrow and look you dead in the eye. He's ready to fight to the death over this fish. He will not lose another meal.
As I see him pull the arrow, I'm just gonna shout,
Then that one has chosen to die over a fish. I hope it was worth it.
But I won't do it till you kill the damn thing and feast on it over your fucking corpse! The goblin continues to hurl similar.
An aggressive goblin.
The goblin over here, letting out his war cry filled with profanities and bad grammar.
Combat music though, I like it. All right.
yeah. Was that a standard action to do the intimidate?
No, field tricks usually are.
bonus, I
It's
thought.
usually a bonus action. I'm gonna call it a bonus. I'll look that up later. I know that would have been a bonus in 4th, but we'll say you can do that and still do stuff.
I'm gonna throw my trident at him.
All right.
I don't need the trident anyways. If I can impale him with it.
You have the range on that. Seven spaces.
It's only 9. Usually it's like 10 or so,
6, 7,
something
8.
like that.
The throwing spears are usually a little lower, but let me double check because I don't remember.
Like usually like bow and stuff, it's like 20 or something.
Yeah, bows go, but a trident.
20 or 30.
Trident's a little bit heavier. It's not quite. It's usually thrown as a last resort, not as a design. So I think it's short. You probably have a 10. You're probably not wrong. But let me.
Heck, Evil. Why do you think I'm just gonna murder people relentlessly with no? I don't understand.
Oh no,
Everybody's
okay.
gotta go.
You can throw it way farther than I thought. All right. Yeah, you're good. You can throw it 20
Alright.
spaces.
But no,
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling both of those. It's just for some reason when I pick up one, they both get picked up,
If you
so
make them together, it
I'm just gonna pick
ties
up
them.
another.
And it went way over there. All right.
Yep. Alright, so that is 17?
17. I'm pretty sure that's a hit. Where is my... Yes, that is a hit.
Alright, and I think is a thrown, it's only a d6. Kind of like it's being...
Trident. No, it's still...
basically do no damage with it, but...
Oh, no, it is. Yeah, it's a d6.
Oh, is it a d...
Yeah, it's a d6. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one.
Okay.
Versus, when you two-hand it and stab with it, it's a d8. Otherwise, any one-handed stab or throwing attack is a d6.
Yep. Alright, so that is a 5 damage. Since I rolled the lowest damage possible on the trident.
5 damage?
Yeah.
Alright. You, let's see.
But he's now impaled
You,
with the trident.
You hurl your trident through the air, and it soars over and lands straight in his shoulder, causing him to drop his bow. He's bleeding heavily and falls to his knees. More profanities coming, stringing out through the air loudly as he is now slightly impaled, trying desperately to pull the trident out of his arm.
How little health do these creatures have? Jesus.
Alright, they're goblins.
Yeah.
Alright, that's your turn? You got more.
Yep. Just
Okay.
gonna put my dice over here.
Alrighty then. Mindy!
I probably should have raged, but eh.
1, 2,
I'm not too concerned about
3,
these.
4. I'm gonna stick here, and can't I try to sneak as a bonus or as a whatever action it's called?
Yes, hide. You can use a bonus action to hide. Just remember, if
Okay.
you do that, you won't be able to use your second attack,
Because that is my
because that's your bonus action. You can only take one bonus action per turn. So you have to decide if you want the 2 attacks or you want to try to get your sneak attack.
sneak attack is technically more damage, so I'll just try to hide. Do I have to roll for that?
Yes. You have to give me a stealth check against their perception roll. And away it went. It's pretty high.
Yeah, 18. I believe my stealth is 5. Yeah, so 22 or so.
I'm not even sure goblins can beat that.
Nope. They are not aware. Between being screamed at by the scary cat person and their friend being largely impaled, they don't even notice the sexy anime cat girl hiding behind the tavern
Alright.
corner.
And so then I roll for damage on this front one. What is that? Screw?
Screw.
Wait, wasn't that one that gave up though?
Doesn't matter.
He hasn't outright
Hide is a
surrendered
theme.
yet, but they are intimidated.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I would finish off the one with the bow.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's well within my range. Okay, I'll hit Gabbit.
Are you gonna hit Gabbit?
Yeah. I don't hit Gabbit.
Doesn't matter.
That's a...
Mindy, after performing a ninja stealth act behind the corner of the building, reaches out a psychic energy knife, which
an 8?
which sails quite firmly into the side of the fish on the spit, knocking it off the fire. To which Gabbit sees and immediately, God fucking Gabbit! I just wanted this fucking fish! Why does everything go so wrong?
I feel bad for these creatures. It's like they just want some.
Wait, can we not do skill checks and talk if it... Can you check real quick to see what it is? If that's a free action, or if
I
it's
mean,
a
right now I'm
bonus
ruling it
action?
that way, so if you want to do your free action for that, then do it. I'll look it up while
Okay.
you're doing it, but for now I've already ruled it one way, so we're going to rule it that way.
Okay. So, after knocking the fish in there, see? It's just a fish! Maybe, if you just answer for your crimes and pay back the stolen fish, you could come work with us, and then you could get fish all the time. What is that, persuasion?
Yeah, that would be persuasion.
Alright,
Or wait, is it persuasion in this? What is the
Yeah, that it could be
persuasion is a thing in this one? I start
Yeah.
getting mixed up about which skills are still in 5e.
Intimidation and deception are the three main ones.
Yeah, so persuasion.
Oh, yeah, bitches. That's a
Oh.
22.
Oh, but you have disadvantage because you just knocked over the fish.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry.
Come on. Okay, so that's a 16.
16. Gabbett, continuing to curse and scream as he holds his head to his hands, trying to rip the trident out of his arm, doesn't seem to quite hear you. But Vil says, "If we could afford to pay it back, we wouldn't have to steal it. They'll never listen to us. We've got no chance. We're as good as dead."
Gosh dang it. Alright.
Phil now also seems to be having an existential crisis as he falls to his knees next to the stabbed fish.
Freaking stupid disadvantage.
DM's discretion doesn't. Yeah, like I said, I can't find anything talking about it specifically, so that's how I ran it before. We'll run it that way here. You can say just talking and stuff is a free thing once per turn or whatever.
Okay, I just saw that. Why? Why does everybody think? Did I really murder half a town? Did I
Well, one
do
No,
that?
no.
I don't think
I
you
do
have.
You
remember
have stolen from people.
I've stolen, and I did cut off that really good monologue that you had planned for a boss.
Uh-huh.
Instead, I just cut it off and attacked the boss.
Yeah, that was mine. Because he was supposed to enter a room and say something and then silence the entire room. But before I had a chance to do anything, you immediately shot him and dealt like half
No, that was-
half his health and damage.
That one was me on your campaign.
No, she also. Yeah.
That was my Kinku
then
wizard
there
that
was,
bombed the
Vincent's
shit out of your guy
campaign.
before he silenced everybody.
That's
In the Solara Guard, the big baddie, the one that warped in a shark that almost ate Chad whole, with it teleported random shit in.
Yeah.
He was about to say something that would have revealed very vital information to what was going on around you, and instead of listening to it, Beth immediately has Kala just rear out the great bow and shoot him in the throat. And so he never got to have his speech and immediately started teleporting random shit at him.
Definitely something I do. Okay, I will admit to that much.
What were you gonna say, Chad?
No, I was just trying to affirm that, yeah, it was Vincent's campaign.
Guys are lucky this isn't Waterdeep. Anyway, that's your turn, Beth?
Yeah.
Alright. Screw! Screw is kind of shaken. He's not sure what's going on. Everybody's screaming. There's a lot of blood and curses coming from behind him. Vril looks like he's about to cry over the fish. Screw just throws his sword to the ground. We can't do anything. We're dead one way or the other. I don't fucking care anymore.
Existential crisis is real. I just want him to be my friend.
Anyway, so turn-based mode is over. Combat's done. The goblins have surrendered.
Alright.
You win!
Alright, so I want to try and talk to them.
Okay.
How much do we think that they've stolen?
Enough for people
sounds
to
like
have
quite a
noticed
bit.
it, but it all seemed to just be food as far as we know right now. At least from the job posting.
Alright, I don't take out my weapon. I just walk up to them slowly and calmly, and let me get
Stabbed in the throat.
okay, there we go. I just move up to the side of my friend here, and I go, "We're not going to kill you. as long as you put down your weapons, which you have. I just wish to talk to you. And I just, how long have you been here? Why are you here? You know, you need to roll persuasion?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. That is a 17. No. Yeah, 17.
We've been here for about a month now. Got separated from the Horde a while back. Couldn't make our way back to the clan. Huh? Feel like the goblin with the trident in his shoulder's not going to talk. Oh, I mean, Gabbit's still back there cursing loudly. He's not... He dropped his bow, though, so I mean... He's not relevant for the moment. Screw... Got separated from the clan. Human patrols were too numerous. We couldn't make it back. Just been hiding out back here. Guard seems kind of lazy. We have our ways to hide. We've just been snatching food and keeping the scent and the smoke because of the sewer nearby. Nobody seems to come back here to check anything.
Well, unfortunately, friend, and I'm going to call you friend, that's going to have to change. The town is aware that stuff has been missing, and they're on the hunt for you. Now,
Oh, jeez.
if
Oh, no. Oh, man. He just says, no, that was it. Just kind of freaking
Yeah.
out as you say they're hunting
Yeah.
him.
and I go, just stay calm. Wait here a moment. I'm going to get a friend. He might be able to help you. I'm gonna go get Father Grimm
Okay.
Why?
because he's a priest of endurance.
I
He
want
knows how
friends!
to persist on everything, and he
Fuck
can
you!
help.
I'm taking our friends! Did we
There-
make any gold from our first mission?
Yeah, y'all got money.
How much did we get? I don't think I ever asked.
I definitely told you. I don't have it written down myself because you were supposed to write it down. Pretty sure you got.
Remember I handed the guy in the...
Pretty sure you ended up with 25 gold after the total.
Yeah, I want to go get Father Grimm to help heal the goblin that was pierced by the trident, and to see if he can do anything, teach them how to survive or what have you as a priest of endurance.
I want to pay for their fish.
While you go get him,
I want to pay for their fish. And
Trion will walk up to Gabbit or whatever his name was in the back, pull his trident out of his shoulder, and toss him a rag and say,
Put pressure on it.
Clean yourself up.
Gabbit. He snatches the rag away from you and grabs Snap and fucking master and screams loudly as he puts pressure on his wound.
You
Okay.
should have surrendered.
Hold on. How do we solve this? Because he wants to do one thing and I want to do another thing.
Well, I mean, why can't we do both?
we could
They
let
can't
one
adventure with us
let
if,
one or two of them. I could take this one and go turn him in, and the other two can walk free.
I'm sure they'll like you a whole
Just say
lot
that
for
this
that.
guy stole all the fish.
I'm not going to pay the goblins. I'm going to pay the merchant for the stuff the goblins stole. And then I want to ask Robin if they can help us quest, if they can join the guild.
I just want Vincent to either keep making these voices for the goblins, or make him stop. One of the two. I can't decide which.
Alright. I am at Father Grimm's podium. A little wooden shack.
All right.
The goblins run with me.
I'm not turning the goblins in. I'm just getting help from the father.
Yeah, for them to be self-sufficient, which means they might want to kill people later if they're self-sufficient instead of being a good part of our group. And we need more people so our guild can have more income.
Yes,
They can start
we'll
doing
be
stuff
worth
on their
so
own.
much more if we have 3 thieving goblins.
They don't have to know they're thieving if I just pay the merchant for all the missing stuff.
This town's racist. Of course they're gonna be seen as thieving.
We don't know if they're racist.
No, you're fully
Lars
aware.
is.
You're definitely fully aware that most of the people in this town are quite racist, at least against a lot of you. The more exotic people are definitely shunned in this town. It's been your
Okay,
largest.
shunned, but not attacked on sight.
Well, I mean, it's not the first time Erden's been punched in the face by Lars either.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Yeah,
Um,
but
I'm gonna make a history check just to see what I know about the conflict between goblins and humans in this area.
all right.
That's an 8.
That is just an 8, alright. You, can't really remember anything past hearing that there's, you heard on your way down here that, some of the guards on the caravans talking about goblin raiding crews being a problem as you were heading down here, but you don't really remember anything specific beyond that.
Alright. I want to talk to father.
Okay.
What is he doing?
Oh, he's, over here polishing the shrine here.
I walk up to him and go, Father Grimm, I need your help with something.
Oh, what is it today, my young friend?
Well, I found one of the issues with the town, and they need your help.
Oh, but of course. Always happy to lend a hand to those in need.
And I start to guide him back to the site where the goblins are.
Okay. Y'all discussing anything before he's coming back with Father Grimm?
I want to take them! They're mine! I steal the goblins!
They don't fit in your pockets.
Hurry! Quick, come with me!
She has a bag of holding.
No.
Just
No.
stuffs them in her bag. No, it's an imaginary bag of holding. She just tries to stuff the goblins in a sack, and like she gets halfway through the first one and just doesn't go any further.
Okay, so Evil has a good idea, not the right way to do it, but a good idea. We could teach them. So what we could do is we could pay their bill, let them know that we did catch the thieves, but they were just hungry, and we'll pay for the bill and maybe give them a little bit extra. And then,
Like a goblin empire.
and then what we do is we set up a stall for the goblins, and we can sell our own stuff that we bring back from adventures in the stall, and they can man it.
Are they intelligent enough to do that?
Mindy just wants to be. I don't know.
All right, I'm assuming we're back with the group.
Okay.
At this
Taking
point,
it seriously,
Grim.
Evil.
Alright. Yeah, sure. Y'all are back.
No.
You've led the blind man into the combat side of 3 goblins.
Why can't I? There we go. All right, there we go. And
Why can't I drag the goblin?
and I tell Father Grimm, the one of the culprits has been injured. I figured they needed some healing and maybe some teachings. Maybe you can help them.
Oh, but of course. Surely
I-
cannot leave the wounded to their bleeding.
He makes his way over. Somehow directly knowing where the wounded goblin was without anyone telling him.
And I look
Smells
at the
blood.
goblins and I tell them, "This is Father Grimm. He's not gonna hurt you, he's a healer. And he's here to help. If you harm him, I will kill you all. Slowly.
If you harm him, I will torture you! Like, okay, a priest would condone that.
Vril backs up against the wall in terror. Shrill falls to his... what's his name? Screw. Screw falls to his knees, screeching again. And, Gabbett just starts trying to scoot away while he's sitting on his ass, clutching the rag to his wound. No! No! No kill! No hurt!
Hey, can Mindy take them now?
Would seem that you might need to convince them a little better. Quite jumpy, these.
Well, we did stab one of them.
You are
And they-
aware the difficulties that they will face in this town.
I figured it's no different than the difficulties some of us are already facing.
If you're,
Perhaps. Go ahead.
if you're prepared for those consequences, then I won't stop you from helping them.
I'll move the cell walls.
He manages to firmly walk after the old man. Suddenly, firmly walks over, grabs Gabbett by the ankle as he's scooting away, and drags him close, and places a hand on his wound, the wound that seems to immediately close up.
Well then, I suppose you three ought to come with me. We will have much to discuss about your future in this city.
And
Or
so-
you can come with me!
and he starts walking off.
Or you could come with me!
All right, roll persuasion against
my
Grimm's
God.
persuasion, I guess.
I mean, you could let him do the pep talk and then talk to them again.
Oh!
Because he...
All right, well, there's a nat 20. All right, so they all kind of look sidelong at you, and they all start scuttling off and following Grimm.
Wait, what did you roll?
He rolled a nat 20.
Come on!
So away they go.
Well, maybe just want a goblin friends.
I pat Mindy on the back. I go, "It's okay, Mindy.
Hey!
We'll see. We'll be with them later. Father Grimm is taking care of them now."
I pull out one of my psychic daggers menacingly and glare at him.
I ignore it. And
While
say-
y'all talk, Treon takes a few bites of the fish, which hadn't been touched yet.
Oh.
It was thoroughly cooked.
Treon, you get 1 temporary hit point. They actually cooked the fish pretty well.
before it fell in the fire.
Yes.
All right. 1 temporary health point. And I am now at 42.
Huzzah!
Alright. Now the question is, do we go to the guards now? And let them know what happened? Or
Well,
do we wait and
let
see
them know what
Father Grimm
happened.
says?
Let them know what happened might be a dangerous scenario. Do you really
Yeah,
want to tell
exactly.
them?
It's not the guards that gave us the quest, though. It's the merchants.
The merchants did give you the quest.
Oh, they did?
But do you the telling them outright? Well, we let the goblins that were stealing your
No,
shit go.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just gonna say we took care of the issue, and like we pull out the cloth that's drenched in blood.
Oh wait,
The
are
goblins
you're gonna have to go
behind.
there first.
I'm at the merchant's stall already.
You're
Oh,
kind of
okay.
still just hanging out at the goblin camp.
I'm just walking around.
Okay.
Treon would be the last one to the merchant stall since he stopped to take a few bites to eat. He hadn't
see.
had breakfast yet.
Fair enough. Now you'll definitely have to pay for that fish. All right, so that's not the right merchant.
It It was fairly taken in battle.
There you go. All right. So who's starting the conversation? What are we doing? What's the play? As you all,
Mindy was already there, I guess.
Mindy.
Hello, my name is Mindy. How are you today?
The robe merchant sort of looks down her nose at you a little, but says, sort of just nods at you.
What is your name, Miss Merchant Lady? You didn't even come up with a name, did you?
Aria. Nobody fucking asked the merchant her name. Aria.
Brenda.
Aria. Okay.
Aria McDowell McBride III.
Oh God, McBride. She's my family.
What can I do you for?
Well, we got this quest to find out who was stealing your food. That was you, right?
Oh, yes, I put out that missive earlier. Been a month now of wares going missing. It's been quite bothersome.
Well, we did find out who was stealing from you, but they were just hungry, and I would like to pay the amount that they stole.
Oof.
Oh,
Well then.
You're about to find out.
Well then.
Trion just casually walks away.
All right.
With
If
fish
it's all
still in
the
his
same
mouth.
thieves, I'm afraid that they're pretty much responsible for about 70's gold worth of food going missing.
A month's worth of fish is 70 gold. Okay, what is my,
For 3 people.
Oh, one fish between 3 of them.
Today,
A
in
day
front of
for
you.
30
For a
days.
month.
Now, you don't know that they only stole one fish
Yeah.
every day for 30 days.
There.
And it looks
Okay.
like a
But again,
pretty
at the other
damn
hand, you
good
also
fish.
don't know that this woman isn't bullshitting the
Alright,
shit out of you right now.
insight.
Either. Give me an insight check. It's like maybe they were stealing the really good fish. I don't know. They've got the Icelandic halibut over here.
15.
Sockeye
Hmm.
salmon every day.
You get the feeling that markup might not entirely be the market price for fish.
Now, I'm just trying to do a good thing here. And I want you to get the money for the food that's missing. But I don't appreciate you pulling my chain here.
She says as she's like twiddling with a knife, flipping it in the air or something.
No, the guards are right here.
I do not have my weapon out.
Oh, so now you're calling me a liar then, are you?
Yes.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay, I walk up to this scene where
Okay. No, I don't need your help. Get the fuck back. fucking tiefling. Get out of here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's going so well.
Now, how much was the reward for the quest?
8 gold.
How do I do this? Persuasion. Because the gold's... one fish is not a gold, right? It's silver.
You could probably do a market check, or a history check, rather, to see if you have any knowledge of the market price of fish in the area.
I
you
know
don't-
nothing.
You don't know shit. You've been stealing fish, too.
I'm in earshot. I want to do a little bit of numbers in my head too. see
History
if I
check,
have
please.
anything. Okay, hang on. I don't know what history is. There's
Intelligence.
16.
16?
Yes.
Alright, you're aware that, you didn't really get a great look at what specific fish it was, but you know that most fish around here will probably range from 10 coppers to 5 silvers. Gold is not something in the equation for these fish.
I
that are being
look
sold
at
here.
Mindy and establish a mental connection, and I tell her that amount.
Can you tell me exactly which food they stole and how much of it?
She gets in a huff and hides this. Suddenly flips a flipboard that she was writing in clothes and hides it behind her back, not very nonchalantly. Absolutely not. I can't possibly be deigned to remember every little thing that goes missing. Just know that I'm out of quite a lot of gold. You don't really
But,
have any need to look over my personal records.
Oh, come on. My
Womp,
accidental 20.
Wah, wah, wah,
That was
wah.
another persuasion check. Cough, cough, cough.
No. You can't call it after you roll it.
I mean, you can.
Do you
cheating.
not have a, what's that thing called?
A ledger.
A ledger, yeah. Do you not keep a ledger on you? And I purposely, like, bend my body like I'm looking behind her back.
You see once again, not so nonchalantly, you hear a rustling of papers as something is flung from behind her awkwardly into the drapes of the tent behind her. Nope.
God.
Nope, sorry, they stole that too.
Hmm. So,
How much
Can-
is this fish here?
Here.
This one on this rack right here.
can I step in now?
Get away from me.
Uh-huh.
You stole my goblins.
I did not kill them. I saved
You
them.
said I said you stole my goblins, bitch.
Well, they weren't yours
That's
to begin
that
with.
fish right there. That had to be 70 gold.
I
70 fucking gold!
I mentally tell her that's actually like 1 silver.
Yep, 70 gold right there. You just be
I
handing.
lied. I didn't find the thief. Sorry about that. I was mistaken.
So they're still going to be stealing?
I didn't find him. Sorry.
Useless good for nothings.
Yeah, sorry
I
about
should have
that.
just paid the city guard.
Perhaps you should. Maybe they would have got the job done.
She turns her back to you.
Okay, leaving now.
All right, that's when I walk up. What was the name?
Arya.
Arya McDowell McBride.
Oh my god.
I walk up after Mindy.
The
I wait a few
third.
seconds,
Sorry, the third.
And I go, Miss Arya, how are you today?
Quite in a huff, I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why is that?
Well, I keep being bothered all morning by weirdos such as yourself.
Oh, well, you get used to these things, I'm sure, being in the town we live in. I'm here to turn in that missive that you had out for the thieves around the stalls.
Are you now? It's funny, I just was told that the thieves hadn't been caught, in fact.
Who told you that?
Why, your little friend, the little cat girl that just scurried off around the corner.
Oh, I hadn't seen her. I was working with my colleague Tyrion. Well, we took care of a few creatures that
Trion.
Trion. Thank you. We took care of a few creatures that was skulking around the town, and I show her the rag of blood in my hand, and we took care of those right quick.
Oh, goodness. Well,
Telling me there's no, what's it called?
what is what called?
Hold on. Deception check for that.
In
Show
fairness,
us him a bloody rag. That's it.
let's see. I mean, for one, I
mean-
don't know. He didn't exactly lie. He didn't technically lie about anything.
I didn't lie. We took care of them.
She, her face flushes a little as she sees the bloody rag. Well, fine then. I suppose you'd be wanting to be paid?
Yes, please. That would be lovely.
Here, get out of me sight. You're bad for business. She, tosses you an extremely small pouch.
I immediately open the pouch and look at it just to make sure she didn't just jip us. And then I want to buy. I buy like. I ask her how much for one of the fish.
That's
Oh, she already said-
10 silver.
I pull out how much is the conversion? It's like 10 silver for 1 gold.
100. No, it's the 100.
100 silver. For
100
gold?
copper to a silver, 100 silver to a gold.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember
Yeah.
if it was 10 or 100. All right, so I pull out one of my gold pieces, and I buy enough food for that much, and I want to bring it to Grim.
All right. She gives you a whole rope covered in 10 fish. Says, "Now be off with you."
Don't worry, kitty. You're my only friend.
And I said, "Thank you, ma'am. I shall. I hope we shan't see each other again today."
I hope
Now
the
that-
same. Fancy that.
And I walk away.
All right.
And I mentally tell Mindy, I don't know where she went off to. I'm like, I got us some food. I'm heading back to Grim.
All
I
right.
don't answer.
All right. So are you heading back to Grim now?
I'm heading back to Grim now.
You've successfully completed and turned in a quest. Huzzah! You made 7 gold.
Well, 8. I was just taking.
but you
from my
spent a gold.
Yeah, but that was my gold, not
Mhm.
anyone else's. Whee! I head back to Father Grim's site.
All right.
Father Grim, I have food for us.
Ah, us, you say?
Yes, us.
I see. Well, I'll just be storing that food away so that us can eat quite well for a little while.
I make sure and take 2 fish out the sack, and I bring them with me
All right.
as I walk away. And I'll see you later, Father.
Yes, yes.
I have more work to do today.
Yes, yes. Go with the gods.
Always.
Try not to pick up too many strays in one day. We've only got so much fish.
Alright, I walk away.
All right.
And
All right. And
I'm
for
just carrying the 2
defeating
fish. One for me, one for Mindy.
3 goblins in combat. Let's see, where is it? 150. You each get 50 XP. Huzzah.
Well,
Anyway,
absolutely nothing for it.
so closes the saga of the goblin merchant thieves. For now. What are we off to next? It seems that took a little bit of time.
Yeah.
It's going to.
So we have the bard, we have the warehouse, and we have what was the other one?
The warehouse, the bard, and the grave.
The grave, right? And it's midday, I'm guessing now, or later.
It's about midday now.
And the warehouse stuff normally happens at night.
Yes, it's happening overnight.
Okay. So, I guess
we
I
could
just
talk to the bard.
yeah. I with the last few seconds of my connection with Mindy, and I go, I guess we need to speak to a bard. And I guess I start heading towards the well, I need to meet up with God damn it, Treon.
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 It's
Close
like
enough.
Freon.
Okay,
It's like Freon, but it's with a T.
You get
Or
back.
like tree with an
With,
on at the
with
end.
something on it.
Yeah.
This betrayal of not giving Mindy the Goblin Trio is part of the plot point to start her plan to betray the party. Well, alright, so we're going to the
now
tavern
let's
then?
find your better companion. Or pets.
Yeah, I tell Mindy we're going to see the bard.
He goes take a bath.
She goes to take a bath. All right.
Oh,
so
you're not coming?
No, I'm gonna take a bath.
Okay. Yeah. So we go
Alright.
into the tavern.
Where is the bath?
There's a well down the road.
I was about to say it's called a river.
Okay, it is the well.
Yeah, the well down the road. That's the best y'all got nearby.
All right.
I'll spend
I
a couple
cannot
minutes here
see.
washing.
Okay. I can't see. I entered the tavern.
You want to pull the green tab down until you can see inside the building. On the
It's all the
floor,
way
yeah.
down.
Well, if it's too far down, then you need to pull it back up until you can
Alright.
see where you're at. But
I mean, nothing's happening. I did it both ways.
is your camera over there?
Yeah. It's in front of the door.
Is everyone else having the same problem?
Huh? I've got it working.
Yeah. No, it's not doing anything for me.
Share on Discord so I can see what's wrong.
Okay.
We've already got some art for Screwville and Gabbett walls, and 2 extra goblins apparently. Oof, I don't need the sound though. Okay. Alright, so pull the green tab down. Okay, now move your map forward and scroll it in. Now scroll out a bit. Not all the way. Okay, you need to pull the tab down farther. And then hit... Yeah, there you go. Now it's moving. Now move the tab down a little bit more, because that's the top floor. There you go.
Okay.
That's where you need to be. Alright. Alright, now that we're, uh-oh. What happened? Oh, there they are. Okay. Yeah. So here we are in the tavern. Oh, yes, the tavern. So, you enter the tavern. Where is my... Here we go. Aha. You hear the dull roar of conversation, but no music as you would have normally heard in the tavern. You notice the 2 musicians on stage not playing as they usually are this time of day.
I asked Treon, do you know what this bard looks like?
Do I look like I partake in bards? I have no idea.
I suppose you'll just have to talk to both of them.
Oh, both of them are on stage.
Talk
Yes,
to the
they are
one
both
who
on
looks
stage
like
right
he's
now.
cursed.
Alright, are they currently on stage performing?
They're on stage, but they're not performing.
Okay.
One of them's up there like tuning the strings of his instrument, and the other one seems to. One of them looks particularly sullen, kind of kicking at things.
I guess we go over and talk to the sullen one.
All right.
Did we get a name? from the missive?
You definitely did, but
We did, but what is it?
nobody wrote it down.
Okay. His name shall be Brian.
It's not Brian. It's definitely not Brian.
Remember, super extravagant, but I don't
Yeah.
remember what it was.
We're gonna go
His
with
name-
Balthazar the Great. That's our tentative thing. I can probably look back on last stream and figure out what it was before. But for now, he's Balthazar.
Alright, I head up to Balthazar and I go, hello, friend. I believe you might be the one that sent out the missive for your troubles.
Which one are you talking to?
The one that's all sullen and upset looking.
Would be that one.
Wait, you said the one that was tuning a lute seemed fine. The other one was the one that looked
well,
upset.
they both have lute-like instruments. Yes.
Do they?
Yeah. Well,
That
one
looks like a hockey stick.
one looks a lot more like a guitar
Oh.
if you zoom in.
Okay, I see it.
It's definitely the one on the right, though, that is the one that looks sullen.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mindy took her bath and then walked.
As y'all both seem to be standing near the other one, but whatever.
Walked in.
I'm
Yeah.
right here. I
Okay.
was talking to him.
All right. Anyway.
Mindy walked.
Oh, you took my job posting! The man is very loud.
Listen.
Oh, praise be to the gods above! Listen here! Come closer! I don't want everybody to hear about this! And he leans in and continues to not whisper in the slightest. I don't seem to be able to play my damn bloody instrument anymore! I don't know how I'm supposed to be turning any skirts around when I can't even play my goddamn pieces!
I look at him and his guitar and I go, I see. Why is it you can't be playing?
I don't bloody know! Every time I try to play, it's like my fingers turn to mush! I can't fucking strum anything to save my life! I couldn't untie a woman's skirt if she fucking asked me to! It's bloody terrible!
I look at him for a second and I go, can you give me an example?
Well, sure I bloody can! And he rears up his guitar as his compatriot over there looks and gets up ready like they're gonna actually be able to play something. And he brings down to start a strum, and you just hear his fingers just start dragging badly across the strings, like he looks like he's been badly wounded suddenly. There's no grace, there's no delicacy. It's just bad. It's bad and it's sad and it makes him mad. You see what I fucking mean? He tosses the guitar aside.
And
It's not right! It's not normal!
And this happens with any instrument?
Oh, look! He goes over and yoinks the ukulele, not bothering to move the strap around the other man's neck, and he holds it over, dragging the man with him, and he starts trying to pluck the lute, and he literally just, as he goes to pluck it, he just rips the strings directly off the instrument. Point! Completely trashing all the strings off of it. Look!
And-
You see? And then he even reaches... He flips his friend's cape over his head and starts rummaging through his pockets. He pulls out a triangle and a little stick. And as he goes to ding the hammer against the triangle, it just flips straight out of his hand and never comes into contact with it. And then the string holding the triangle snaps as it falls out of his hand. That's not normal! It all just breaks!
Yes, I see that. I look at Treon for a second, I look back at him, and I, how long has this been happening?
That's been going on for well over a
You
week
can't
now!
tell.
Go ahead.
Treon is visibly having a hard time keeping a straight face.
I with my mental link with Treon, I'm laughing, but I have my performance face on right now, and so I'm perfectly calm and serene talking to this man.
Now give me your performance check then.
God. Oh god. I'm watching this, and I'm gonna buy a second beer from the bartender.
Wait, are you here? I thought you were bathing.
I typed to you. While you
Did
guys
you?
have done this, I bathed, which only took a few minutes, and then I walked in here and I sat at the bar.
Where
I
did you
ordered a
type?
drink, and
Oh,
I'm
up here, I
sipping on
didn't
my
see it.
beer. I'm sipping on my beer, just watching them talk to this bard.
Okay. Sorry, I had my it put on streamer mode, so I didn't hear the bloop that time. I hadn't disabled it. All right. It should alert me when you type to me in such a manner now. You can also type in the game as well, by the way.
I didn't see what the initial rolls. You want to re-roll it? I picked up the die to try and like stop it.
Roll
and
it again if
went
you
to-
then. I
It
didn't
went
see
to
it.
15.
Okay.
15. So 15.
While he's doing that, Treon will look at Eridan and say,
Magic is your specialty. I will go talk to the other patrons.
and he will walk away,
All right.
chuckling as he does.
I'll say, Erden, you managed to keep a straight face while this man literally yells in your ear about not being able to play any instrument in the triangle.
I go, when did you notice this start happening? You said a week ago?
It's been going on for well over a week. Just every time I start to play, this horrible feeling comes over me. It's like I'm fucking cursed or possessed or something. I don't know what to do.
I ask him, did you piss anyone off recently?
I mean, an artist always pisses off someone. Otherwise, they're not truly an artist. But no one that comes to mind.
I glance at his friend, or his bandmate, before looking back at him. And I go, I see.
As you he catches your eye and sort of rolls his eyes and goes back to trying to repair his now destroyed instrument that he has now that it's not being pulled around by the neck and basically pantsed with his cape.
So I'll look into this. You don't? Do you have any idea of who or what might have been
What?
angry with you? Or
Well, clearly
conflict?
everyone's always jealous of Balthazar the Fantastical. It could literally be anyone. Anyone!
It could even be
He looks kind of sidelong, not very sneakily, looks at the back of his friend over there. Could be anyone.
Ah, I see. Thank you, Sir Balthazar. I will. My team and I will definitely look into this, and we'll get to the bottom of this right away. We just need to, maybe talk to a few people and try and get more information about your predicament.
All right. Yeah, well, do what you have to do. I can't bloody take this much longer. They're gonna kick me out of my room in the tavern.
So, I look at his bandmate, and I try and make eye contact, and then I pointedly walk away, and I walk towards the bar.
All right.
Because I figured it'd be best not to talk to the bandmate in front of Balthazar.
All right.
I head over to the bartender, and I want to ask him if he knows anything about what's going on.
All right. You walk over to the bar, and you see a gnome standing on a barrel, polishing a glass. What do you say?
Is it a man or a woman?
It's a man. It's a small
man,
gnome
okay.
man standing on a barrel and polishing a glass that is
Okay.
being held in a very strange-looking prosthetic arm.
Gotcha. Do I know his name? You want me to do a history check?
Give me a history check. We'll see if you've been in here, if you frequent the tavern or not. Nope.
That is a 9.
Nope, you don't spend a lot of time in the tavern.
Okay. I go, hello there. What do you have to drink?
I've got beer, I've got wine, and I've got more beer.
Then I'll have a beer then.
Right then. He slides a beer over to you. Whoop. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, it
didn't
wasn't
see
supposed to
that.
happen again either. There we go. I accidentally deleted a wall back there.
Gotcha.
Uh,
So after getting the beer, I look at him for a second and go, so, I'm guessing, are you owning, do you own this tavern?
aye.
How long has Balthazar and his bandmate been working here?
Well, they've been here for a year now, I think. It's been, interesting, but he performs on time, and despite being a bit loud, he doesn't really cause any actual trouble, which has surprised me at first. But now he's just not able to play anymore. I'm afraid I'm almost on the verge of having to kick the man out.
Do you know, do you have any idea what could have caused this affliction?
I don't know. Maybe he got into something he shouldn't have.
Like what?
I don't know. Powders, whatever the alchemists are selling nowadays in the slum quarter. Starts going on and on about being cursed. It's all a bunch of rubbish, if you ask me. Just a bad excuse. Either he's drunk too much, or he's on something that he don't need to be off.
I'm not sure, friend. I saw him break 3 instruments in as many seconds, and in very peculiar ways.
You know, these artsy-fartsy types, he can put on a show when he wants to. Just seems he doesn't want to put it on for me anymore.
What about his friend? What is his name?
Othello? Just always plays backup. Never talks. Never heard him talk at all, actually. Just seen him strum that lute.
How do they get along?
An odd pair, those two. Like I said, Othello never speaks. Man never opens his mouth. I see an eye roll or a head shake every now and again, but he tends to just kind of follow around Balthazar almost everywhere he goes.
Huh. I see. I forgot what I was gonna say. I go, go ahead.
Wasn't Mindy wanting to send a beer to the bard?
Yes. Which one did you send it to?
To the main bard.
Alright.
Balthazar.
Balthazar.
And the other one's name is Othello?
Othello.
Othello. Okay.
Alright, anyway, about at this moment, Balthazar comes bowling over. Clearly seeing only one woman at the bar. Well! It seems someone's heard of my talents from before! You like what you hear, lassie? And he comes up and he, claps Mindy right on the ass.
She pretend giggles.
I immediately just, like, cover my face with my hand.
She pretend giggles. A man
Tree-
with no talent.
Treon will go over to the other bard.
All right. Go on, Mindy.
A man with your talent deserves a beer. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, I bloody well do! I'd just say I deserve 2 or 3 if we're really getting down to it.
I keep my connection with Treon active.
Right. But I tell you what, darling, I need more than 2 or 3 beers. Why don't we, come up to my room and I'll get into a nice deep discussion about what I really need.
Invitation to his room?
Yes.
I can look around. Wish I had some sleepy powder.
You can't afford that.
I mean, we have a sleep spell.
Oh, you have a sleep spell.
I have a blunt weapon.
Yeah, true. Oh, I'd love to see where the esteemed bard lives. That would be great.
Oh, well then, come right along. And he grabs you by the waist and tugs him along with you. And
Also,
takes you up these stairs.
wait, what race is this bard?
Oh, he's
is
a
it
human.
a human?
He's a human.
And not even like remotely.
You have a you normally do wear your hood, don't you?
Yeah, so he can't see my ears.
He can't see
I'm
your
assuming.
ears, and he may have missed your tail when he grabbed your ass. And if he's from how loud he is, he may not pay a great deal of attention either.
And judging because he's a bard and everything, he probably wouldn't even care.
Yes, he is on a dry spell where he can't get anything anymore. Remember?
Whole point in the beer, since
So,
I am the
yeah.
only female of the group.
Anyway, he takes you in here.
Oh, I just got dragged. Okay.
Yep. And he closes the door behind you. But we'll get back to that later.
Oh God.
I slowly follow. Like as they go up the stairs, I start to walk towards them.
Nah.
Do I see where he closes the door? Where they went?
Yeah, you saw which way they went. If you want to go up here. So you know which door it is.
Yeah, and I keep my connection with Treon active, so that
Okay.
I can relay information to and from him.
Alright. Anyway, speaking of Treon, what was Treon up to down here while everyone else went upstairs?
Mostly, while everyone else was at the bar, he was asking the patrons what they thought of the great Balthazar.
You actually get...
He says it with a slight chuckle.
You're asking the patrons, you said? Are you asking...
Yeah,
Okay.
just kind of walking around, getting a general feel.
Alright,
what they
so,
think.
This was while I was talking to the bartender and to Balthazar himself after Chad had walked away.
okay, so while you walked around casing the room, you actually got generally... everyone said, aside from the last week of no one being able to play, that people actually enjoyed his strange taste in song that he brought. People doesn't really play anything like it, and people liked this new different thing he was doing, and so they stayed, they drank, and they watched him. And he's been here for a year. But lately, he's just not playing anymore. A lot of people seem pretty bummed out about it. In particular, the orcish woman you see is nearby seems particularly bummed that he's not playing anymore. But from the vibe that you gather, he was in fact actually popular.
Well, that's unusual.
Yeah, not the
He'll just
not
kind
the
of
vibe you
offhand
would have gotten.
ask if there was any particular reason they think he might be on a slump.
Like, no, those musical types, they start getting into those alchemy powders, and it just goes downhill from there. Maybe he just finally overdid it.
They keep talking about the powders.
Drugs.
Yeah, no, I
Yep.
know.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I think it's weird that everyone keeps
Drugs are
mentioning
bad,
the
no
alchemist.
Well,
and
somebody's
the-
clearly mixing something in town.
Maybe we need to look into the alchemist.
Yeah, that's a possibility, and he'll take that as a hint. And about that time, after talking to them for a bit, he'll notice that Balthazar has left his bandmate alone,
Mm-hmm.
So this
and
is the
he'll go
point-
over to the
oh, yeah.
bandmate.
Yeah, so this is the point where I reestablish the connection with Trion, and I tell him that his name's Othello, and that he never really talks, or no one's ever heard him speak. And he seems like he could be resentful towards Balthazar.
All right. So how are we playing it? You walk up. Othello seems to notice you coming and turns to look at you questioningly, still restringing his instrument absent-mindedly, but with great efficiency for someone who's doing it with one hand and not looking at it.
He'll kind of look at him for a moment and say, "Hold on, what am I gonna say exactly?"
How long have you been performing with Mr. Balthazar?
Othello adopts a thoughtful look. Kind of looks up at the ceiling, looks back to you, holds his hands up close together, palms facing each other, and stretches them out far apart until his arms can't go any farther.
Since dawn of time. Okay.
He sort of gives you a just about gesture.
On of time, okay.
And he'll say,
Are there any quarrels between you two?
Hold on one moment, I heard somebody yell.
"Well,
It was
no
me.
problem."
I dealt it.
I was the cake all along.
Okay. Sorry about that. I am back.
But, Murphy, well, any questions you want me to ask?
Well, you just asked him a question. I want to see what his response for that was.
What was the question?
It wasn't how long they've been working together.
I-
It's what do you think of Balthazar or something like that.
No, it was, have there been any quarrels with them
That's right.
lately? And he'll just kind of put his hands out and say,
I don't suspect you, but I have to ask.
Yeah, he shakes his head no.
Ask him if he knows. Well, general question first. Do I know what alchemist they might be referring to? Is there just the one, or is it like, is there several in town? Or around town?
You're familiar that there are a lot of bottom barrel alchemists that sell a lot of hallucinogenics, uppers, downers, a lot of powders that have a lot of bad side effects that they've been selling to a lot of people that are down and out.
Gotcha.
It's been a bit of a problem in the city, but they don't really know what to do about it as of yet.
Gotcha. Ask him if he knows where Balthazar is getting his drugs from.
Okay, no, Trion.
Well, he'll first say,
Does he partake in anything that might be causing this? Perhaps, visiting an alchemist?
Othello shakes his head again. No.
No, he doesn't know, or no, he wouldn't be doing that.
Othello.
You don't get to hear the second side of the conversation. Only whatever Chad portrays
Is
back to you.
Well, yeah.
I suppose, in case of
Yeah, but
clarification, Othello pulls
Trion-
out two cloths, one that's clean and one that's dirty, and he points to the guitar that Balthazar left leaning haphazardly at the end of the stage, and holds up the clean towel, and tosses the dirty rag behind him.
So Balthazar's clean. So why is it that everyone thinks that he's going to these alchemists if his bandmate says he's not? I think. How come you never speak? No.
You're not the one asking the questions, are you?
We're relaying it.
I'm relaying to him what
Whole
he's
time?
saying, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the conversation that's going on in your guys' head.
Yes. I followed you.
I mean, all the
upstairs.
words that are being spoken are basically between the two of us.
And you're creepily standing outside of this guy's bedroom, having this conversation in your head.
I went up the stairs. I'm not outside the bedroom necessarily. I'm just making sure that nothing bad is going to happen to you and or Balthazar.
Why do you say and Balthazar? Like, I'm not gonna do something. Why? Why does everybody assume I'm just gonna fucking murder and thief everyone?
I'm the party leader. I have to take care of my own.
You're not the party leader. Nobody deemed you party leader.
I'm the face. The face is always the party leader.
You're not the face.
That's not necessarily
Doom is
true,
the party
either.
leader.
Do what?
Doom is the party leader. Person who's not even playing.
Yeah. Anyway.
Or no, evil. Evil is the party leader.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we
yeah.
go.
That's
There
all.
you
That's
go.
why he's got all these ideas.
I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. We need to find out where they think where the patrons and the bartender think that Balthazar is going for these drugs. Because if it's not drugs, it's that someone cursed him, and we need to find out who or why. Ask him. Ask him that. Ask a fellow if he knows who might be cursing him or why.
He'll say,
Mr. Othello, is there anyone in particular lately who has been upset with him?
Othello once again shakes his head no.
Did anything happen the day before or the day of this malady starting?
he'll repeat that.
Alright.
He'll repeat what Murphy said.
Othello put a hand to his face, sort of thinking again. Othello will point out towards the various crowd, and then point to an empty chair, and then he does a sort of gesture of being hung.
So one of the patrons killed themselves, and ever since then he hasn't been able to play. We need to find out who that patron was. I guess that's about when my connection would cut off, because I think it's only supposed to last, like, a couple minutes. Let me
Yeah,
see
it
if
doesn't
it's-
last very long.
Let me see. Mind. Let me double check.
Oh,
It's
and
like,
at that point, Trion will toss him a copper.
He catches it and puts it in the thing and goes. He starts sort of strumming just a nice little basic tune.
yeah, so it only lasts for a couple minutes. So I'm assuming at this point that's when the connection would cut off.
All right,
Yeah, it has been about 2 minutes probably conversation.
alrighty then. So you done with him?
And Trion will go back to the bar.
All right. So then now we're gonna go back up. Mindy, what's
Yep.
going on in here?
I will have sat in this chair.
Okay. I thought you were about to say something very different. It was like,
Yeah,
and
me
we
too.
fade to scream to black for a minute. And...
In this chair and ask him to play me a tune.
Wait, what chair? Where'd you go? You're not in the room anymore.
Yeah, she is.
Yes, I
She's
am.
sitting on
I'm
top of
sitting on the chair.
Oh wait, hold on. I think.
Put your green thing
yeah,
up a little
my
bit.
green thing was a little too high. It was counting you as the ceiling. Okay. You're sitting in the chair and did what again?
Ask him to play me a tune. I've heard wonders of your songs.
His face immediately falls and he kicks the door next to him. Oh God damn it! I can't do that for you. I can't play anymore. And he runs over,
Okay.
much like a teenage girl, and jumps face down on the bed. It's not fair.
Okay, she'll walk over to the edge of the bed
Huh?
and kind of like run her finger from like his shoulder down his side. But why not?
I don't know why. I have to be cursed. Every time I touch an instrument, I tear it to pieces. I don't understand. He reaches back to try to touch the hand that touches you, or no, either as you touch him and as you start running your finger down, as you get about mid back,
Rough hiker.
you suddenly feel a small force, and your hand is knocked away from you.
Okay. Mindy just kind of stops and cocks her head a little bit. You know, like a dog does when it's curious, like, So she tries to poke him again.
Where are you poking him?
He's on his back?
Yes.
Or
No, he's on his stomach.
It's on
he's
the
on his stomach?
Yeah.
Just
he
on
just-
the middle of his back.
He just
Try to
ran in.
poke him in the middle of the back.
The initial poke, you seem to be able to poke in without incident.
Okay. Tries to run her finger down his back.
Your hand gets slapped away again, and
Oh shit.
what's your AC? Oh no, not your AC. Sorry, I need you to roll a. What is it?
Con save.
Not con.
Saving throw?
It's
Dex.
wisdom. Yeah, wisdom saving throw, please.
14.
You actually get thrust back 10 feet across the room, and you take 5 force damage.
On a roll of a 4?
No, the 4. She had to roll a save against it. It wasn't a roll to hit thing.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
He what? You don't have to jump back. I'm sure it's not contagious. He yells at you from across the room.
Have you been maybe partaking in any particular powders, maybe to make you more joyous when you play?
Balthazar the Fantastic doesn't need any fucking powders. I am magical. I'm musical. I am amazing. I don't need anything to help me with that.
Right. Have you noticed anyone loitering about lately? Maybe paying a bit more attention to you playing than usual, or anybody new in particular?
Nobody knew. Though, in fact, quite the opposite. There was one lass that was always in the front row. Never did always ran away blushing when I tried to invite her up here, but she hasn't seemed to have been here for almost a week and a half ago.
Interesting. And who was this lass?
I don't know her name. She always ran away when I tried to talk to her.
She look like?
Had long brown hair all the way down past her waist. Great tits. Really great tits. I don't remember anything else.
Sounds like a bard.
Okay. And you said this started happening how long ago?
About a week ago.
Okay, and do you remember anything unusual happening the day before, the day of, that you discovered this?
I mean, not really. Other than that one girl not showing up since then.
Okay. I'll be right back.
But I... Finally, yeah, seeming at a loss for words. Open the door for you there.
I'm actually like over against with my back against the wall, just waiting to make sure nothing's happens.
Erden was totally over here with a glass to his ear against the wall.
Yeah, I feel like there. Oh, I can't
Alright,
see.
perv.
Again. I can't see.
You can't see you. What did the roof come back, or did
The roof came back down.
Yeah, just have to wiggle it a little. You have to find the sweet spot.
There you go. So I see Mindy as she comes out and go, did you find anything?
She just... Maybe. There's like a force field around him. If you just poke him or touch him naturally, nothing happens. But if you do anything, say sweet or gentle, caressing perhaps, there's a force that literally pushes you away from him. Slammed me against the damn wall.
Treon talked to a fellow, and a fellow mentioned there was a patron that killed. Well, I don't know if it's a him or her. So it'd be it killed themselves. I wonder if that's related.
Now, did we get confirmation that they did kill themselves? Is that what he was meaning by that?
Yeah.
That was confirmation?
Well, no, there was no actual confirmation. That's
Okay.
That was the inference that you drew. I mean, he's making hand signals. He didn't actually use the words "kill himself."
You made.
He pointed at a chair.
But you made the inference that he killed himself.
And then he did the gesture that hung herself.
He could have just mean dead.
Treon would have just kind of...
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
Treon would have said, she's likely probably dead. Maybe hung herself, I don't know, but she's dead.
Difficult to get
kinda hard
confirmation
to
out of the guy
remember.
who's not able to speak.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
They are dead. You guys don't know if it's a girl or not.
Okay. That'll work. I head back to the bar with Mindy. Treon, were you talking to the bartender, or are we just showing up as you're done with the conversation? With Opho, I mean.
Treon Trion would have mentioned to the bartender or asked if any of the bar regulars have passed away recently.
Well, there was one girl that doesn't seem to come in here anymore. Don't know her name. She never much spoke to anybody. Clothes looked a bit ragged. Probably didn't have much money.
Do you know where she lived?
Nope.
Do you know, did she interact with anybody here? Perhaps
Nope.
they know her?
It's a shy one, that. Never seemed to speak to anyone. Anyone that tried to speak with her, she covered her face and ran for the door. I remember one day she'd cover her eyes with her hands, but then after the first time that she cracked into the wall next to the exit door, she started at least looking where she was going.
Was there any of the patrons that might know more about her?
Couldn't say.
Which table would she normally sit at?
Yeah. Gestures toward the empty one closer to the, yeah, that one.
That one? Okay.
Thank you, sir. Is this the orc lady he was talking about
Yeah.
earlier in the day?
Who was talking about it? I just said that she seemed bummed about it when... She seemed particularly bummed that Balthazar wasn't playing anymore. Trion,
Correct.
case.
It's this one, though?
Yes,
This-
yes, that's the orcish one.
I want to make a perception check to see if there's anything that's in or around the table that might give me any idea.
Alright.
Nope.
This table does in fact seem to be made of table.
Uh-huh.
Table? That's a table? Alright. I'm going to, hello, miss. May I have a word with you?
Hi, I suppose. What you be wanting?
Hi, I'm Mindy. We're just here trying to figure out what happened to Balthazar. And I know that.
Well, as
you
she
already
immediately,
spoke
as
to
you say
somebody.
the name Balthazar before you can continue to speak. Oh, Balthazar! Oh, I love Balthazar so much. Oh, I can't get through my day without listening to Balthazar. And then she immediately just all the brightness in her eyes goes away as she sulks back down on the table. Oh, it's been fucking terrible that he's not been able to play all week.
I want to fix that. From
You
what
do?
I can hear, he's a great musician. But it seems something's happened, and I have a question about somebody who watches him, or watched him, quite frequently. Do you think maybe you might be able to provide me some information?
That depends. I don't... What do you mean?
There was a woman who sat over there, gestures towards Erden, where he is standing now, around, and she also always watched Balthazar. Do you happen to know who she was? She had long brown hair and great tits.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. She really did have great tits. Huh. She used to be here every day listening, starstruck and moonstruck at the same time, you could tell from the eyes. Not that most people would ever be looking at him. But she looked like she had it real bad for old Balthy. But every time anyone tried to talk to her, she'd always just turn the brightest shade of red and run for the door. Terminal case of shy, that one had.
Unfortunate. Do you happen to know where she lived or what has happened to her?
I don't know. She hasn't been here all week. She never was dressed all that well. Might have been a slum girl. You know, they go missing every now and again. Such a shame, especially one as pretty as her. Could have been anything.
Okay. I appreciate the information. I'll definitely work on trying to help old Balthy.
After the flop that was the table and the chairs, I head over to Fellow. I'm assuming he's still on the stage.
Oh yeah, he's playing right now.
Okay. I want to ask him if
The music is
he
playing,
knows,
right? Did that not work when I did?
I still hear the
talking.
same thing that's been going on the entire time, where people are talking and I can hear strumming.
You can hear the strumming? Okay, yeah. Well, it was
Uh,
quiet when y'all first came in here, or at least it should have been.
I think it was.
Right. Anyway.
I want to ask him if he knew, who the woman was.
You'll hear a sudden stop to the playing.
Did he hear me talk to her? Because I don't think I've relayed that information to anybody. That it's a woman. Oh, I guess I did to the bartender.
Yeah.
But I didn't give the description.
What? Yeah. Anyway.
He'll look at you and cock his ear towards you.
I say you mentioned to my friend Theron that
Yeah.
Treon! Literally, read the name on the left of the screen.
whatever Treon. You mentioned to my friend Treon that one of the patrons recently died, and it was someone who was very shy, but you seem to be the only person that knows that she died. Do you know what happened to her?
He shakes his head.
Do you know who she was or where she was from?
He shakes his head again.
How did you know she died?
He sort of strums a couple of stray notes. He raises a hand to his head and then shakes his head. But then he raises the same hand to his heart and nods.
So he didn't see it happen, but in his heart of hearts he knows that it did, because she would be here otherwise. Gotcha. I shake my head and I understand.
Tyrion will approach Erdgan and
and say, if it is a slum girl, like they are saying, perhaps your friend.
he implies the blind man.
Yeah, Father
Might
Grimm.
know more.
Yes, well, he is the father of endurance. I'm sure if anyone knows, he would. And I wave goodbye to a fellow, and I start to head out the door. And
Alright.
I connect with Mindy and let her know we're gonna go talk to Grimm.
I'll let him know I'm heading off to the slums.
Alright.
I don't know where the slums is, though.
I don't have a map for that.
Okay, so I'm going to the slums, but I don't know where the slums is.
we don't have a visual representation for the slum.
Look, this is the slums.
This is where it is now.
You're over,
We're
you're
all
out there.
slums now. We're all slums now.
You're out there in no man's land.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, the next thing I was curious if there was like a morgue or a place where they store bodies before they're brought to burial.
Oh yeah, there's a big pile outside the wall they throw everybody.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay.
Alright.
You know, for a character I came up with on the top of my head, he's come in pretty handy so far.
You just keep going back to him!
Hey,
I'm gonna have to give him back more than a fucking lean-to next to a shrine here one of these days.
I go up to Grimm's little shack slash altar, and I go, Father Grimm, I have a question that I need answering.
Oh, what is it now? Having a busy day today, are we?
I try.
What is it this time?
A local musician appears to have been cursed, and a girl who fawned over him may be dead. I'm curious if you have seen, and I do air quotes, and he knows what I mean, this girl before. Apparently, she is very shy and doesn't talk to anyone. She's from the slums.
I can't say that I know anything about such a thing. Have you, tell me, did you attempt to, trace any sort of magical connections for such a curse?
I don't really have any Arcana training.
Are you not trained in Arcana?
Nope.
No.
Did we not get around to that? Well, wait a moment.
He goes and rummages around in his lean-to. You hear a shocked, loud whisper yell. What is this? What's going on?
Oh, you just stay in there now. Don't worry about it for now.
And he comes back, and he hands you a short ripped scroll.
This should allow you to, if you perform the ritual on this, hoping I grabbed the right one anyway, this should hopefully try to help you trace any sort of magical connections, if there are any.
Father Ex Machina, thank you very much.
You have attained a scroll of detect magic.
Thank you, Father. This shall definitely come in handy.
Yeah. As far as your thing, Mindy, you ask around for a while, but apparently missing girls in the slums is something that happens quite frequently, and you can't find. Unfortunately, the faceless description of long hair and big tits is not enough to get enough information out of anyone in the slums.
What about very shy?
No, you're not really getting anybody talking to you. Most people just avoid your gaze and shuffle on. A lot of them seem really out of it too, and several of them are outright non-responsive.
Lame.
Alright.
All right.
So
Trion, what happened? What happened to Trion?
Yeah.
Trion, when Erdogan walked away, Trion basically just waited in the tavern waiting for them to come back. He figured he can talk to Father Grimm alone.
Okay. Alright.
And he's just kind of eyeing the crowds and, watching for anything suspicious.
You do see... Whoop. Well, if I can... No, come on now. There we go. You do see...
If I had any actual Arcana training, that would have been the first thing I'd done was ping for magic. But I don't have
Wait. Is my connection up still to, what's his face?
What's his face?
Probably not, no.
Okay.
Because it only lasts for a couple minutes. It can last up to several miles, but time-wise it only lasts for a couple minutes.
Yeah. So it is not going on anymore.
Are there any, shops anywhere where I'm at?
In the slums? No. The slums are pretty much filled with slums. Ratty, ramshackle, thrown-together houses that the poor and destitute live in because they have nowhere else to go.
I'm gonna come back to this shop right here, the merchant. next to the food shop.
Okay. Where are you at?
In the slums.
What? Where did you? Did you not just move? Where'd you move your token?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't see where I put it? Ah, you're out here in the
No.
sea. You're still out here in
Oh,
the
I
sea
see
of
it.
nothing.
I see it. Yeah.
Meow. All right.
Uh,
Mindy's giving up the quest to go shopping now.
I see that.
Do I?
Just like a woman.
Wow.
Shut up, or I'll take your credit card. Do I know? Okay, I want to roll. Do I roll for Arcana or History if I know that there is a spell called Dispel Magic?
That would be Arcana, I assume.
Okay, I got a 19. So I know that there is a spell called Dispel Magic, right?
Well, let me look and see if there is, in fact, a spell called Dispel Magic. I know there's some kind of a
Any spell
dispel.
that dispels magic. I don't know if it has the same name or not.
I don't remember. I'm looking.
Yeah, there's Dispel Magic.
Dispel Magic is, in fact, a spell.
It is a level 3
It's-
spell.
The spell that a lot of people are able to use.
Coming to the shop guy.
Alright.
Hello, sir.
Oh, wait, I lost my map. Okay, there I am. Yeah. The man with the bottle turns around. Oh! Oh, a customer! Oh! Oh, what can I help you with, lass?
Hello, sir. Yes, I am looking for something, very in particular. I need a scroll of Dispel Magic. Do you perhaps have one available?
Oh, magic scroll, and he actually starts knocking aside books right in front of him on the table. Starts going through it. Yes, scrolls, lots of scrolls.
I just imagine he's pulling it. He's like diving into one of his oversized
Yeah.
chests, and his little legs are sticking out, and he goes, "Scrolls, scrolls!" He's just throwing shit out of the chest.
Yeah, he pulls out. Yeah, he does pull out a scroll. Ah, yes, dispel magic. Yes, I have this scroll here, right here. And for only 300 gold, it could be yours, my young lady.
What?
But it's for Balthazar.
Is there perhaps, anything I could do to get perhaps a discount on that scroll? It is for a good cause to help the bard here
Oh,
in the tavern.
my lady, I'm afraid I might be too old for such propositions. I'll just take the 300 gold.
Perhaps you need something done for your stall here. Perhaps I could bring you items?
There is an item I was looking for, lass. You
What would
see,
that be?
I'm looking for a leather sack filled with 300 pieces of gold.
Fucking merchants, both of them. Okay, perhaps some other time then.
Yes, yes, come back,
I
bring
do
gold!
apologize.
Bring gold! And he takes a huge swig of his bottle and turns away.
All right.
Over
So.
Oh god, here we go.
God.
Give me the roll.
I can't afford 300 gold.
All right. So, while that
Not 20 bitches!
while that travesty is going on, I head back to the bar. Or I head back in, link with Trion, and I tell him Father Grimm gave me something we can use to try and find who
How
or
many-
what.
Hold on.
Kurt.
I gotta cut you off slightly. I'm pretty sure you can only do that so many times a day.
Nope.
Are you sure? I feel like I
am.
remember it saying that you was limited for short rests so many times.
Not for that.
No? Okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna double check, but I
Yeah.
know for a fact that that one is not limited. That's what makes it so good, but at the same time, it's very limited because it lasts only for so long.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's also assuming my patience isn't limited by short rests.
So I tell him, Father Grimm gave me something to try and find who or what's cursed this bard.
Yeah, it's just okay. It only lasts for a number of minutes equal to sorcerer level. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm heading up to his room now. As I start to head up the stairs.
Well, you notice Balthazar's back on stage.
Oh,
His,
is he?
his guitar seems to have been broken in half at this point.
All right, so I just sit at the chair where the missing patron is or was, and I use the scroll.
All right. That'll take 10 minutes. So while you're casting that ritual over there, we'll come back over to the stall over here and see what Mindy's doing.
Did I see where he put the scroll?
He put it in this big box, this big blue box right there.
The big shiny treasure chest that he's using. Fun. Okay. Any rocks on the ground?
I mean, there's rubble all over the place.
I'm going to pick up a rock
Uh-huh.
And bash the old man. Oh wait.
and throw it at this guy. I can't ping.
No,
But
you have to use the targeting lines. Yeah.
this guy.
Okay, give me a dexterity attack.
Uh, 9 plus 10, 11, 12.
Alright, that's a hit. Roll me a, roll a d4 for damage. Plus your dex mod.
5.
The man gets clocked upside the head with a rock and falls to the ground in a bloody heap.
Alright.
Yes. So what
you,
was that about you not, you know?
You hear a woman points and screams, and you see as Lars starts running from the guardhouse over here.
And the merchant?
The merchant
Yeah?
is now very much looking in that direction.
Alright, I would like to sneak into the chest and take the scroll.
Alright. Give me a, is it sleight of hand, or is that still a thing? Yeah, you'll have to give me a sleight of
it is.
hand. You have to give me a
Is it
sleight of hand.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Murders a man just to steal from
Hold
a
on.
chest.
I didn't murder him. He's just bloody.
I mean, he's only on the ground dying.
I think,
He's not
I
dead.
think I have something that lets me actually re-roll this.
Do you?
I have my psychic dice.
Do you already have those? You do. All right.
I do. I would like to... Oh, that's just to add to it. Hold on. I do have something else. Hold on. Let me give me a second, because there's something that lets me re-roll.
Well, you want to say she has advantage since, you know, she distracted everybody with
No.
by bludgeoning someone nearly to death?
It's not really advantage. It's just
Yeah, that's just what happened.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Where's my rogue stuff?
Player's handbook.
Don't I get to add? So
You,
it's that number.
you get to add your proficiency bonus plus whatever
My
you roll for the
proficiency
skill.
plus that.
Because
Okay.
you have your thieves tools or whatever. Oh wait, no, those are only
4 plus my 3, 4, 5. So that's 9 plus a d6.
Roll it.
So if I roll my dice,
A hell of a bounce. That's a 4.
so 4. So 13.
13. All right.
That's I think as good as it's gonna get.
Lars doesn't seem to notice you. Everyone's very preoccupied with the dying man on the street.
Okay, so I grab this scroll and get back behind the tent,
Mm-hmm.
and then I start walking this way,
Mm-hmm.
and then I walk this way, and then I.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
You!
Yeah, no, you walk from behind a booth
Yes, sir.
and just like crawl up against the wall.
What were
Like
you
you're
doing
pushing-
behind the merchant tents?
I just got back from questioning some people. We're trying to solve a case for the bard.
What bard?
She says in those. Balthazar the Great.
Oh, that bloody weirdo that works down at the Winds of Change. Ugh.
Yeah, that one.
You
Thought it was
holding?
bad before. You
Are
should
you
hear it.
are you still
Yeah,
holding?
put it. Nope, I put it in my cloak. Put it in my cloak.
Okay.
It's in my cloak.
Well, get out of here! People are getting hurt. There might be a thief around.
Oh no! I'm gonna go. I don't want to get hurt next.
I thought we took care of the thief.
Alrighty then.
Anyway.
Alright, so-
5 minutes.
So while she's dealing with that, so you keep casting your scroll,
Yeah.
and so after you cast it, you feel a very dark energy surrounding Balthazar. Some sort of necromantic link seems to be tied to him.
Okay.
It's not particularly powerful, but it's enough to keep making him break every instrument he touches, and it seems to push back anyone who touches him in a certain way.
Am I the only one seeing this?
Huh? Yeah, you. That's just you.
Okay. Is there anything else I
You don't
can
really
see?
you don't really see any. You just you get the sense of
I get
this
the- I feel
of
it,
this
yeah.
necromantic air around him, and also sort of floating a little bit away. It seems to come from a source that hangs in the air, not very far away from him right now.
Where's that source?
Roughly right here.
Hang on, I'm not in the building. I was
Uh-huh.
I was pinned out watching that travesty. So
Bro, I got my fucking job done.
is that aiming up?
Where's evil? What I
That is
need him to
aiming up,
comment
yes.
on my
Okay.
best thing that just happened.
So maybe like towards his room?
No,
Or
like
is that-
literally right there.
Okay.
like a person shape
Like
right
right,
there.
like right next, like right nearby.
Gotcha.
In fact,
Uh,
in a fit, at this particular moment, he starts walking away, and the feeling starts following with him.
wait, Balthazar.
He doesn't seem to hear you, and he continues to go up to his room.
Trion, we need to go to Balthazar. He's been cursed. There's some sort of spirit or necromantic energy hung about him.
I'm gonna have stolen this
And do you
fucking
think-
scroll for nothing.
And do you think that I can help with magics?
I mean, you never know when you need to knock something out.
I suppose that's fair.
I figured it would.
After like 5 minutes, she's gonna walk back into town.
Okay. As you go by, you, the people have dispersed.
running.
Where are you? Hold on. Huh?
I'm
Let's
I'm
come on
still
back to the
gate.
come back to the gate. Okay, you go through the gate.
No, because you're gonna do something.
Go on through the gate. You see the bloody mark on the stones where you clobbered that poor kid. And Lars happens to be standing right there. You
Yes,
had
sir.
something to do with this, didn't you?
No, Mr. Lars, I did not. Why would you think that?
Because you freaks always have something
You-
to do with it.
You freaks always have something to do with anything.
I knew it.
Look at you. Just look at you. I can smell the guilt coming off of you in waves.
No, sir. I promise. That's just the sewer from the rat crawl.
He
couldn't
leans
get
in
it
and
all out
he
of my
leans
arm.
in and gives an actual sniff. And he still catches the sewer on you. Ugh! Get out of my sight, wretch!
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Anyway.
I'm playing Miss Innocent over here. Oh God, this is such a long walk. All right.
Anyway, so while she's making her way back, so y'all are outside of Balthazar's room.
Yep.
What's the play?
I wasn't sure if the door was open.
The door
I'm
was
just
shut.
gonna knock on the door.
All right.
Balthazar, we need to talk.
I'm coming! I'm coming! You hear the extremely loud yelling. And he opens the door. What is it now?
Is there still the spirit around him?
Hmm?
Do I still see it?
Well, you didn't see anything. You just felt the sense of some necromantic air that was following him around.
That was
You
floating above.
don't
Right.
see anything. You just
Okay.
feel it.
Ask
But
a
you
fellow
still
if
feel
he
it.
knows where my friend went.
I still feel it. Okay. Let me think. Let me see what I have. Can I connect to it?
Trion just leans up against the wall.
I'm pretty sure you can't because let me pull it up real quick here. This one, if I remember the words, one creature that you can see within 30 feet. Nope, you can't see anything, so you can't connect to it.
Okay. I guess I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about this information. Then I talked to Balthazar, and it looks like something's cursed you with necromantic energy. There's an essence, a spirit, or something that's connected to you and is floating above you as we speak.
What? Ah, I fucking knew I was cursed! Everybody thought I was crazy! Telling me I was on the powders! I fucking knew I was cursed! Can you help me?
I don't know. Can I?
Does a fellow
you're
point
the-
me
You're the sorcerer.
directions of up?
Do you have any spells that can do anything? Do you know anything that can...
I don't know what this is.
No,
All
but-
you said is it's an energy, but I can't see it, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it.
No. Then you'll have to guess. I suppose we'll, at this time, I suppose Mindy might have made it back to the tavern by now.
I ask a fellow if he knows where my friends have gone.
Othello points upstairs.
Okay. And I start walking upstairs. So slow.
I mean, if I can't see it, how am I supposed to attack it?
Well, obviously
Or
you can't
target it.
attack it right now.
Okay.
So you'll have to figure out how to make it
Um,
not... If it's a thing that's invisible, you'd have to find a way to not make it visible. If it's...
But I mean, that's what I don't understand is I can sense it, I know it's there, but I can't see it. I just don't. I guess I don't understand. What
mean-
was the?
Have you explained to
supposed to
Trion
do?
what? It's
What were you
detect
saying,
magic,
Jack?
right?
Yes.
Trion, did you explain to Trion what you sensed?
Yeah, I told you as we were heading upstairs.
Hello?
Trion will kind of approach Balthazar, and he'll say,
Spirit,
Well,
do
yeah, I
you understand me?
hang on. I do see it. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn the school
Any
of magic.
visible creature.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's so it
But the
is
creature is not visible.
The aura is visible.
You see the aura of you see an aura around a visible creature. You don't have a visible creature. You saw the aura around Balthazar.
Okay.
And you see an aura around something else, but you don't see the thing.
But I can see the thing that's floating in the air.
No, you just know that there's some sort of presence there. You can't see it. You don't see the thing that's there, but you know
But
there's something there.
But I see a faint aura around the creature or object in the area that bears the school of magic.
The aura that's around him is like sort of wafting in that direction and coalescing in an aura. But that's all you can see. You don't see another creature. You just know that the aura, the dark necromantic magic, is wafting off of him and coalescing, and when he moved, it followed him. And it is still in this room. Well, then let's let somebody else give it a try if you don't have any ideas.
Trion, who has experience with ghosts and spirits, will say,
Spirit, can you hear me?
Give me a religion check.
Do something to show yourself.
Using tabs.
I have an ear for 5.
Okay. Actually, can I
Well,
also
it's-
want to make a religion check. if
Well,
we
let
can.
Trion go first. You got the roll there, Trion?
oh, am I rolling?
Yeah, religion check.
I didn't say I was making a religion check.
Mhm. But you're talking to the ghost. Give me a religion check.
Oh, okay. Now, that part was not clear because I didn't hear
Oh,
that.
Sorry. Make a religion check for trying to talk to the spirit.
I once again roll a 3.
Hmm.
This platform seems to really like threes.
It really likes the number 3. You beseech the ghost to show its presence. Mindy gets flung off of Balthazar's bed that she's standing on and into the wall again, and takes another 5 force damage.
God damn it!
I want to see.
Well, I believe that is the sign we were looking for. It is a very jealous spirit.
I want to see what
A
this
jealous
does.
spirit? What do you mean? Balthazar can't just be tied down to one dead dame. This is unacceptable.
Trion will put his hand on his shoulder and just say,
Calm yourself. Calm yourself. It will be all right. Trion deals with spirits of ancestors all the time.
Actually,
and he'll say kind of off to the side in the mental link to Erdogan. Erden.
Though I don't really have any magical understanding of spirits, that's one of yours and Mindy's area, so do your thing.
yeah, I do have something for this now that I think about it.
Okay.
I need to double check first. Okay. Alright. So... Feature. Okay. So I want to try and do calm emotions. So essentially, this it suppresses strong emotions in an area around a target. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius must make a charisma saving throw. Creature that fails, I get to choose one of the following effects. Essentially, this is if the spirit is angry or has intense emotion about, Mindy or Balthazar, this might be a way of calming those emotions.
Did say humanoid.
Yep.
Does that include said spirit phantom?
Mhm.
Could I check? Could I do a religion check to see if that would, if I know whether this would work or not?
I don't know if the religion check would know about the spell. That would probably be more Arcana. I would say Arcana, or you could just try to cast it and see what happens.
I just cast to see what happens. I don't have Arcana.
Right. I mean, you can still. You don't have to be trained in Arcana to roll for Arcana.
I have a 0 to it, and I can. 14.
All right. I mean, you from what you know of how your magic works, you think maybe that the spell might be effective, though you've certainly never tried to cast it on anybody that was dead already.
Yeah. I'll give it a shot. So they need to make a charisma saving throw.
What do they have to beat?
Let me check. They need to be 14.
And that is a fail. All right. You as you cast the spell in the room, suddenly Mindy stops being poltergeisted around the room. And
God, because my health numbers are dwindling.
yeah.
Well, I mean, at least we can check off having witnessed paranormal activity off of the objective list.
What's that on the objective list?
Well, that and blow out a candle, but I don't think we're getting that one.
What?
Okay,
No,
anything
hold
else?
on.
Okay.
Something's happening, but hold on. I'm trying to finagle something that's being difficult. There!
Ooh.
A ghost of a long-haired girl who indeed must have had great tits appears floating in the room with a calm expression on her face. Great gods! Apparently the magic wasn't enough to suppress Balthazar's emotion. He must have passed the charisma check.
No, he is very calm. This is just how he is when he's
This
calm.
is him. This is calm, god damn it! Oh, it's her! And she turns to face him, sort of reaching out slowly with a blank look on her face. She stopped coming here not too long ago. The poor lass must have met a fate. Terrible. Most unfortunate. The bard reaches into his coat and pulls out a small golden medallion. He reaches up and looks at her, and he starts singing in this almost angelic choir-like voice that you would absolutely never think to hear coming out of this weirdo.
It's like a Step Brothers.
Yeah.
Ferris character sings.
And as Balthazar serenades the ghost, her calm expression, her eyes closed, and Her expression fades into a smile, and she fades away.
Sold the skull for nothing!
You murdered.
You murdered some random guy on the street for no reason.
Wait, did he actually die?
Oh yeah, he's dead. You hit him really hard. Like regular peasant people don't have that much health, and you clocked him right in the head real good.
Don't tell
Yeah, regular
anybody
peasants
this
have like 1 health.
happened. I don't tell anybody this happened.
And Balthazar
Shit.
stops his song. Oh! Thrice gods be damned! Maybe that'll fix it! And he pushes his way rudely out of the room and heads back downstairs.
Hey, where's our reward? I murdered somebody for this!
I thought you weren't going to tell anybody
what?
about that.
I'm not telling anybody, but this
You
is me! This is Beth, like, where the fuck you going, bitch? I'm not telling nobody that happened.
Alright,
Nada.
Balthazar gets back to stage. Is everybody following him, I assume?
Yeah.
Balthazar gets back to stage. He leans down over his broken guitar. You see him sort of mutter something, and the guitar mends back together. And he stands up and he turns around and he raises a hand.
Help!
And no, that's a terrible one. Hold on. There we go. And he starts belting out this weird-ass song you've never heard before.
Alright, I'm
But
taking
him
it.
and Othello are going in at it.
Yay!
Spectral drums appear in front of Othello. Apparently, he never actually played the lute. He just played the drums, and no one knew it.
There's a bunch of the crowd starts. Where is it?
Where's Evil? He hasn't made one comment about my murder, and I feel sad. Evil!
Yeah. Everybody's cheering and drinking more to the music. Everyone seems quite excited that the tavern is back to its previous ambiance. Anyway.
$300 off this quest. I don't know what you.
Anyway, after I assume you're staying and listening to him play, or okay.
I'm here at the table. Can this count as resting?
Yeah, sure. Y'all can take a short rest.
Like a short rest? Because I need some HP back.
If you want to roll your hit die while he's playing his, while he's listening to him jam and drinking a drink.
Let's see. Do I get my spells back on a short rest? I don't think I do.
Not your spells, no.
Alright.
That stuck. That rolled on the table but didn't roll. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh my god, it didn't.
That's
do it
a
again.
2?
Alright, 2.
Is that it? You're only rolling 1?
How many can I roll?
You can roll all of them if you want to. You just won't have them. You don't get them
roll?
back till you long rest.
So wait, I have how many up to my level?
Yes.
So I have 2 of them.
Aren't we level 3?
You're level 3. You should have 3 of them.
Oh yeah, okay.
So 2 plus 2. You gonna use all of them, or?
Well, isn't it hit die plus con modifier?
Is it? We haven't done resting healing very frequently. Let me double check
hang
it.
on. I'm checking as well.
Before I do this third one, because I did roll, but if it's the con modifier, I don't need to do it.
Yeah, it's you roll the die and add the character's con modifier
Yeah.
to it.
Okay, I'm not gonna do the last one then.
Yeah, you can decide to spend an additional hit die after each roll. So yeah. So every one you roll is the dice plus your con mod. Anyway, so heal your. How much HP did you heal?
2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 total.
Alright, so back to...
I'm missing 2 HP.
Back to 24. Alright.
Yep.
Alright. Anyway. So Othello, with the orcish woman clinging very brazenly to his arm. Or not Othello,
What?
Balthazar, rather, sorry. Comes down, he sees Mindy on the table.
No.
Yes. Oh! I can't thank you lot enough! Oh, I'd have never gotten rid of that ghosty girl on my own. Here! And he tosses you a sack. There's
Thank
another.
you.
There's 10 more gold for your trouble.
Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you.
And he goes.
How much gold in total is that?
So 18 gold altogether from our quest today.
Oh, I said 10 extra.
No, here's 10 gold for your trouble.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 10 extra gold, so I wasn't sure the full amount was. All right.
Anyway, just put them in there. They kick Trion out of Balthazar's room real quick. Well, I lost the orc lady, but whatever. Alright, so. That's another quest complete.
3 dice. 3 psychic dice left, by the way. Either.
All right.
Oh, it's dusk time.
It
It's
is
time to go
now
to the
the
graveyard.
day. The days continue to drag along.
Go to the graveyard.
A bard tipping the audience. Now I've seen everything. All right. Anyway, so back outside of town then. Y'all want to be here.
All right. So each, for the record, each of us gets 6 gold.
I think it's actually split differently than that because we share with the guild too.
Oh, do we?
Yeah. So split 4 ways. And guild takes any extra.
I am already reaccounting for that. They're passing you money. I'm just telling you what you end up keeping. The rest of it you're pocketing to pay the guild dues.
Okay, so we each.
You've actually been given a little bit more than that, but y'all just
Okay,
don't
so
actually have all
18
of
is
it.
what we keep. Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
So 18 divided by 3, we each get 6 additional gold.
Yeah. So.
All right.
All right. I think about ready to go to bed.
All right. We can call it here for the day. We'll pick up the latter half of the day the next time. All right, everybody.
I took longer than I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't think y'all. That's why I said about that map. I didn't think y'all were gonna get there.
Some exciting stuff happened though.
Yeah. We had some fun. We'll see y'all
Murdered an innocent.
next time.
Bye.